Hello and welcome, beautiful people, to another edition of the Muneeb Khan Show on a beautiful Tuesday, September 2nd evening here in northern Alberta in the heart of oil country. Beautiful weather that we're having. Of course, we had an incredible long weekend. We had a really good Labor Day Monday show, fantasy, we were doing as well. We talked about some college football, some U.S. Open, and everything in between. We will touch a lot more about that as well. But before we get into any of that, I want to start with a somber moment for me personally. Today, the Pakistan cricket team, of course, they were playing the Afghans. Course, and the Afghans used to be our little brothers, right? For a long time, actually. We actually helped them create what they have in terms of a team, coaching and everything like that. And now, for the last 2 years, they've been actually our big brothers. It's kind of like how Man United and Burnley perhaps are as well, but this is more of a situation where it's much more extreme because
Oilers, Flames.
Could be Oilers, Flames, especially in the last 10 years.
Could be more like India, Pakistan. Where India's Edmonton and
yeah. Let's not talk about the Indian team right now because for the last 20 years they've been kicking our ass.
BTA
and just beating us down very handedly for a long time. But now this is a very sobering fact that Pakistan cricket team and where we are as a country, where we are as a sport. Just not good enough, man. At any level of the sport, just not good enough. And the fact is, I would be very, very animated right now about it. It was the first sport I ever fell in love with. Obviously, I watch every time we play, still cheer the same way. But it's becoming increasingly difficult for the last, 5 years at least. It's become increasingly difficult to do so. It's the only sport we have. You know what I mean? It's the only sport we've spent money in, and we suck. And it's an absurd thing. It's like, this is the only sport we have, right? Every kid, and, that's the only sport you're playing all day. So the amount of talent in the country is probably absurd, right? But because of where we are as a country and unable to kind of develop talent and scout talent and build and, throughout the ranks and build something and find talent, it's an absurd situation that we have. And now, I don't know how we recover from this, right? I don't know how we can continue to get better when we just have no pipeline or an infrastructure to kind of find the people that we need. We lost, of course, fairly handedly. I think it was like 18 runs, but felt like we were probably going to lose after the first 2 overs. After the first 12 deliveries, I thought it was a wrap. We were not in that game at all. It just felt like, we're a step behind. And this is going to be a situation where when we go into the World Cup, I think in the next year, we're going to have to qualify. And this is very sobering fact for the Pakistan cricket team because, we were a mainstay in at least the top 4.
Growing up, it was always like India, England, maybe South Africa, Pakistan.
The Aussies.
Right? And Australians
and
as well.
the Aussies, yeah. And now it's just, we've fallen off the map. And everybody has gotten better or at least the Aussies are always very good and consistent. They've been able to win the major tournaments. They've been able to rebuild the team pretty much in the entire, and just do it on the run because they have the infrastructure and things to do so. The English team, kind of similar, right? They've come and gone through 4 iterations of the team where we've had the same iteration of the team. And it's just like, what are we, if you just look at the Indian team now, they move on from, in our generation, the GOAT, right? They move on from him and they have essentially rebuilt that entire roster and are able to compete at the highest level. And again, this is a new iteration of the team, new head coach that the Indian team brought in, and they're still able to be very, very good at what they do. Again, it's never about the talent, because I think the talent exists.
I feel like you guys have like unlimited pipeline of players.
Yes,
just go to the streets maybe and find some guys.
Yeah, that's what my thing is that in an afternoon stroll in Pakistan, I could find 12 people that could single-handedly replace every single player on this team.
Easily.
At no point do we don't have a single star on the team. We don't have we don't have like any level of talent, prospecting. Like it's an absurd situation. And what everybody will tell you when they speak about cricket and this and that, it's about the idea of politics, and I don't ever want to get into that. Okay, we obviously acknowledge and understand that it exists. What about the fucking play on the field? What about when you get out there and it's just about you and your teammates? What about that? Where there's no politics involved. The pressure and all that exists. That is already a built-in situation. You play with the country's flag on your, on your shirt. There is pressure, regardless of what sport you play. And I just feel like every person that you ask that is a follower of Pakistan cricket, they're always about this idea of politics, change this and that. But what about the actual play? What about that? What about just being good at your job, right? It's just like these guys are so in their heads about what's happening outside that they're unable to perform. Fair, but how long is that going to go on for? This is 5, 6, 7 straight years of less than mediocrity in their play, and it's just, again, I don't know. We've had like 5 to 8 different head coaching changes and made all these different decisions and things like that, but it feels like it's not going anywhere. And I don't know how it gets better, to be honest with you. But, hopefully it does. We pray for them. Obviously, Pakistan will figure it out. They'll figure it out. In my lifetime, they'll figure it out. The gambling, one half of the gambling table is here. The other half is running a little bit late. Nelly G's here. Nelly, there was some news about the NHL that you shared in our group chat, and only one person actually responded to it, because I don't think the other people actually understood what the fuck it was.
The LTIR situation?
Yeah, whatever that means.
So LTIR, for the people out there who don't know what it means, it's the long-term injury reserve. So a lot of teams would place their guys who are making a ton of money. Mark Stone, for example, making about $8.5 million. So Vegas will put him on LTIR. They'll free up that cap space to go make a trade to acquire someone of that salary or less. And then pretty much game 1 of the postseason, Mark Stone's allowed to come back in, and they're allowed to be over the cap, essentially.
Okay.
So now, with the rule change, regardless of the regular season or postseason, your postseason team must be under the salary cap no matter what. So that's pretty much what the big news is.
So why can't I be over the salary cap though? Isn't there a limit to how much I can be over the salary cap? Like $5 million over?
Yeah.
No, nothing like that.
So I have to be under the salary cap? That seems like I have to play a lot of salary cap gymnastics.
We don't have any luxury tax or the second apron bullshit like that. It's just a clear-cut salary cap, and you have to be under it.
Okay.
You could be under it by $10 if you want to. That works out. It just has to be under it. Unless you're in the postseason, then you could do this little hack, which has been a thing for the last couple of years. I mean, Florida did it this past year.
What about teams that have more money than other teams? That doesn't matter?
That doesn't matter, because I'm assuming those teams aren't really contenders. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but what if the ownership has more money than other ownership?
Well, regardless, you gotta be the amount of players that you spend your money on. They gotta be under.
Do you think the NHL has under the table money handling or no?
I don't know.
Because every other sport does at an exorbitant rate.
Is there a cap to signing bonuses in the NFL or NHL?
No. In the NFL, there's no cap.
So can you not kind of
yeah. So you can pretty much scratch it off your books because
you could be all right, take a lesser contract and then I'll give you more signing bonus.
Well, so the signing bonus, it will impact your first year in the NFL, right? So for example, Micah Parsons just signed, right? But his signing bonus, the way they signed it is throughout 4 years.
Well, it's breaking up?
Yeah, it's pretty much broken up. But his actual cap hit for the year is not $47 million.
Yeah.
It's 30-something. So it's you still have a lot more money to play around with now because you can essentially go out and get 2 more players.
So that signing bonus only affects the first year of that contract? Okay.
Plus with the NFL, you have a lot of other stuff you could do. You could always restructure a contract as well and all that good stuff.
But the other thing about the signing bonus that I think makes it kind of interesting, though, is that if I sign a $188 million deal, right, I can get $60 million dollars as my signing bonus.
Yeah.
So I get my money in a lump sum right away,
there.
and I'm able to invest that or whatever kind of do my. As a player, I can do my things, but I know I'm not gonna get. Like I might only be getting, $1 million or $2 million for the entire year, and 2 years, right? So things like that, like that does happen a lot. But again, for general managers in all sports, obviously in the NHL as well, you have to play a lot of salary cap gymnastics to make it work for the long term. And like if you're gonna be able to build a team, this is. How do you think this is gonna impact the Florida Panthers now, though?
Well, I think they're under right now. They might have to make a move or two, I want to say, to get under the salary cap. But I think after free agency, you have a specific amount of days before you could be under before the start of the season.
Why would they announce that this is going to be taking effect this year?
This upcoming season.
Why would they announce it this late?
Yeah,
I know.
Not the following year?
I think initially it was for the fall, for next season, after this upcoming season. But now they changed it for this upcoming season.
But isn't it kind of weird that like they've announced this after or before, like right before the season starts, where most people can't make the moves or have the.
It is kind of weird. I can't lie. It's a little weird.
It should take effect the following year then.
Like how it originally was.
Yeah.
But hey, Gary Bettman, baby. Gary Bettman.
Do you think this is his call to make?
Yeah. Him and the PA, I want to say, the Player Association, I think.
Yeah, they probably worked this deal out and kind of got through it. Fair. I don't know, man. Hopefully this does kind of help making it a little bit more fair. That being said, I feel like NHL has been fairly...
It's been the NHL. Yeah.
Yeah, but it has been a pretty good parody, no? I feel like the NHL's had really good parody.
You want to call what you said off air about the league? I'd say...
I don't remember what I said. Say a lot of things.
Something to do with Mickey Mouse.
Oh, Mickey Mouse League, that was definitely said. Yeah, I'll say that on there.
Yeah.
NHL is a Mickey Mouse League.
Yeah, I mean, we've gotten to learn a lot of them. Now, speaking of Mickey Mouse, of course, the handsome one, Coach Easy, is here. Coach. Coach, what side would you like to start with today?
Left.
Left. Coach, your all-time starting five.
Ooh, that's a good question.
You can go any which way with this.
Any sports?
Any which way with this.
Okay.
Starting five. Okay.
All right, I'm gonna go top five. Starting five foods. Okay. We got pizza.
Okay.
Have to be.
Have to.
Safe.
Have to.
Hamburger.
Yeah. With cheese?
Like an American cheeseburger or like a...
Cheeseburger.
Okay, yeah. An American cheeseburger.
Has to have cheese.
Has to have cheese.
Just
dry.
Ooh. Can I put pasta as a whole, or do I have to put up specific pasta?
I mean, you could. Yeah, it's your list, Coach.
Oh,
your
fair.
list. Yeah.
I'm gonna just put pasta as a whole.
Yeah, pasta is so good.
Yeah.
And it's easy to make.
Yeah.
But like, what kind of pasta do you?
Alfredo.
I got like rigatoni.
I
like rigatoni.
Rigatoni
sauce.
Yeah.
A little bit of sausage.
Rigatoni is really good though.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I just...
It's a little close for us to say it, but yeah.
With a glass of white wine type shit?
Nah, I like beer.
Oh, just straight though.
Yeah, I like beer.
He puts his beer in the pasta, obviously. Yeah.
Have you tried wine and pasta?
Yeah.
So fire.
No, it's good. Yeah.
So fire.
It's fire.
Yeah. Okay.
But beer is.
I felt posh when
number
I did that.
Yeah.
It's like, let me get some. Let me get some.
sword.
So I got 3.
Yeah.
Okay. Tacos.
Tacos?
Yeah.
Tacos.
Yeah.
Tacos.
That's a curveball.
Wait, soft or hard?
Fair.
Soft.
Okay.
Soft.
Like the small
tacos?
ones, the ones that you get from like actual Mexican.
Yeah.
Okay. Flour tortilla, corn tortilla.
Corn has to be corn.
Bro, corn tortilla is so good.
It's so goated. It's so goated.
Flour tortilla, like just keep it so then I can at least taste what's gonna be inside.
Or it
my
should taste like
taco.
popcorn.
Yeah, so like, okay, sorry, tacos. What, like, you're a chicken taco guy, beef taco guy?
Both. Either
I feel like this is not.
But all of them. All of them are
Same,
fire. Yeah, all
You
of
put
them
one
are
in.
fire.
Yeah, I agree.
top
Taco
five
Tuesday
for
today.
tacos
Yeah.
is crazy. Okay.
'Cause I could
That's your
be
fourth
munching.
pick? That was your fourth pick?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, fifth is going to be tough. There's a lot you left on the board.
I know.
What are you going to do?
I'm gonna play it safe. Rice. I'm gonna
play
just
it.
say
I was
rice.
not playing it
No.
safe.
Rice. Any rice dish.
No.
Any rice dish.
No, you can't do that.
What?
Because you can use rice in everything.
I know. That's what.
No,
Let's
that's
go there.
That's crazy. I thought you
no.
meant rice by itself.
Nah, just rice like as an ingredient for anything.
Now we're gonna ask something that I think everybody's wondering.
What?
No fried chicken on the list?
Yo.
True. Fried chicken is good. Though.
I'm not.
Fried chicken, very good.
Very good.
I expected
When done
sushi
the-
from you. I can't lie.
Sushi?
I
Yeah.
expected that.
Some sort
Top
of fish.
five.
I can't eat sushi like I used to anymore.
Wait,
Why?
I had like food
Diabetes?
poisoning
Oh, okay.
one time from sushi, and I was like,
sushi
"Ah,
and diabetes don't correlate.
You can put some sugar on it.
Yo,
I don't know what coach is into. You know what I mean?
not a big fried chicken guy.
Not a big fried. Wow. Okay, fried chicken very good though. Fried chicken
Yeah.
very
Are you
good.
sure?
No, it's good, but like
Korean fried chicken
I
very
don't.
good.
Not Korean fried chicken.
No, Korean fried chicken very
Korean
good. I feel like you've had bad
SFC,
experience with
yeah,
Korean
it's
chicken.
just-
SFC and Unreal.
I said she's ass in my.
Yeah, SFC is not as
Really?
good. I think
It fell
the
off.
chicken very good, but like it did fall
Nah,
off.
it
It
feels
fell off.
gross.
I like the
I
chicken.
don't know.
Back when
I
it was
think the
$10,
chicken's
it
good.
was clean.
Yes.
$10.
I also think you got introduced to SFC during
late.
a hype. And
No,
the
I
late
got
period.
introduced to it probably 2021.
Yeah, too late.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's kinda
yeah, that's when it was
Yeah.
on
It
the
was
downtrack.
up-
Yeah.
that's
2015.
They made too much
16.
money by
Yeah.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah?
yes,
That's
that's when
tough.
they were already kind of up.
Yeah, yeah.
And
They're
then
like, yeah.
it kind of changed what it was. Now, the reason I asked this question is because Chet Holmgren got asked his top five. Jessica Alba, Transformers Megan Fox, Salma
Of
Hayek,
girls.
Great pick there.
Sofia Vergara, and Margot Robbie. I thought that was a pretty good starting five.
That's great.
That is,
That's
that is a really
It
good.
is pretty good. I won't lie.
He didn't miss one pick.
You didn't miss. You did not miss.
I'm switching out Margot Robbie for Shakira though.
crazy.
Nah.
Margot Robbie's so bad.
Them hips don't lie.
Nah, I need Shakira.
Shakira is.
Yeah, I'm switching out Margot Robbie for Shakira.
But Margot Robbie.
Margot Robbie.
Wow.
Are we,
That's a
are we
tough
talking
one.
primes? All these.
Everybody's.
all these
prime.
players
why
in
he
their
said-
primes?
That's why I think he specified Transformers Megan.
Yeah.
Fox.
Yeah,
Yeah, you know what I mean?
everybody's.
That's it. Yeah.
Everybody's. What was that one Sports Illustrated model?
Kate Upton.
Yes.
Yep.
I didn't even think about it. Off the rip.
In the prime? In
Yeah.
the prime? I don't know.
she's,
She's taking hearts.
Yeah.
She started dating Justin Verlander. I
She's
said,
married
no.
to Justin Verlander. Yeah.
Punch him there.
That's when he's playing for.
They've been married for a
when
few
he was on
years now.
Detroit.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've been married for a few years now.
Good for them.
Justin Verlander and
Emma, what's her name?
Watson. Hermione.
No.
Oh, okay.
Both not-
I thought
it starts
that
with an R. Radikowski.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, isn't it?
I have
Nah.
no idea who that is.
No, I don't think top tier, though. Not even in the prime.
The phrase,
What?
everybody I read on this thing is like, I knew who they were.
Yeah.
So if you
Yeah.
say somebody like that.
Nah,
I'm like,
she's a model. She's a
Yeah.
model. Yeah.
Okay.
She's in there with
Fair.
What about,
like an actor or a model?
model.
Oh, okay, so
She's probably been in a couple.
wouldn't have seen her in some like full
No, like Beyonce.
She was
like
in
Bella
Entourage.
Hadid,
Beyonce's.
Beyonce.
I might, yeah.
Bella Hadid type shit. Like,
Bella
Bella
Hadid
Hadid.
is
I
not
don't
that
know.
bad.
not that
Like
bad.
Justin Bieber's wife, right?
I think she did it in the
They,
weekend.
they got two sisters.
Oh, is that her
there's
sister?
Gigi
Her
and
sister's
Bella.
bad. The one
Bro, they look
Justin
the
Bieber's
same.
with is like. I can see the green card situation being true. Yeah.
Nah, I don't know. With a lot of these like recent people, especially after the Kim Kardashian era, you can never tell if it's.
Kim's
No,
also
really.
up
That's
there
another
too.
one. Yeah, that's
Kim's
another
is
one.
definitely up
in
there.
But like that's what I mean is that you can never tell after her era of like what
it-
they actually look like.
Is it the
You know what I
longevity
mean?
that matters? You think?
Kim's been outside.
I think that does play into it. But if we're talking longevity, J Lo might also be.
Ooh, see, you're just bringing
You
up.
know?
Let's
Yeah.
just go over Derek Jeter's roster, and I think that's who we start. I think that's because he went on a run, man.
He did go on a run.
Scarlo, Scarjo or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. Scarlett.
Johansson.
She is now married to
The SNL guy.
SNL.
Colin Jost.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, I mean that's. I feel like Chad Holmgren. Shout out.
Who asked
Shout
him
out.
this?
Huh?
Who asked him?
Somebody random, and I assumed they were talking about basketball. He went with this.
Yeah.
This was his answer.
That's smart.
A man of
which-
culture.
Yeah.
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 A man of culture. Yeah. Yeah. Now your list: pizza, burger, pasta, tacos, rice. Now on a grading scale, I would go. I think maybe a B- with that. Nelly
Yahoo
G,
might give you like an A on that. Honestly,
That's
knowing
an A.
Yahoo.
yeah. Nelly G, what would your
I'd probably give it. Yeah, I agree. B minus.
a B-?
B minus.
P.
C plus.
I see.
Yo, you were hyping me up after
No,
every
but the
pick.
rice.
It's the rice.
I was about to say
Any rice dish though.
No,
Think
but
about
you
any
can't. You
rice
can't.
dish.
I don't
But
think you can
that's
throw
like-
in
yeah.
a general right. I
Yeah.
think
I said
when you
pasta.
say
Because
You're
I
cool
think
with that.
there's
No.
two, but then you did two general dishes.
Oh.
You know what I mean? You can't say
and
two
rice,
general dishes.
rice. Like I'm thinking by itself, that is not top 5.
Nah, I'm thinking like chicken biryani rice.
Yeah, but you could go chicken
know,
fried
jollof
rice.
rice.
You could go
Yeah.
jollof
Chicken
rice.
fried
Honestly,
rice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you specified one.
Rice and peas.
But I think
Fuck it. Let's just stop while your head,
I
buddy.
think pasta dolo, like just pasta and red sauce,
Yeah.
that's top 5 because it's just go to.
Bro, pasta and red
I
sauce.
fuck
What are you guys eating, man?
Pasta, red
No, you-
sauce, maybe throw some basil in
Yeah,
there.
some
You know,
But you
obviously,
can make it good.
obviously
some garlic,
I'm throwing some shit in there.
Yeah,
maybe
but
some
you-
cheese
Yeah,
grated on
grated on
top.
top.
But you can make it good as like.
But pasta and red sauce is good go to. Like
Some
if you have nothing
sauces,
else,
maybe.
Yeah.
I'm saying if you have nothing else, you have pasta, red
Yeah.
sauce.
I mean, I'm not.
You think
doing
that's-
that. That's
that's-
crazy?
That's not top 5,
That's
though,
not.
man.
It doesn't hit. It doesn't hit.
You know what I mean?
Sometimes you're in that situation. It's hitting, man.
Yo.
Put some red flakes on that bitch.
No, the best pasta, right? Use like if you're in a sticky situation,
Yeah,
use cherry tomatoes
always.
because
yeah.
it's so much sweeter.
Oh, and make the sauce straight up.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
not
yeah.
going that
Just
far.
cherry
I'm
tomatoes,
saying, I'm
garlic,
at home. I see the red
some
sauce
chili
and the
peppers,
pre-made. I
and
say,
some,
put that shit in the pan. Let's get
red
this
wine
going.
vinegar. You're good to go.
That's a lot of
Okay,
work,
well,
though.
No, it's like 10 minutes.
The sauce is.
But it needs a lot of ingredients.
I'm
that
taking
might
it.
not
The
be
sauce
available.
comes pre-mixed, man. What are you talking
The
about?
primo or whatever.
Yeah, type shit.
But it's,
Yeah.
I'm not just. Yeah, I'm not taking ketchup and putting it in the fucking.
but
obviously
still,
not
it's
red
still
sauce.
not
It's
like.
not.
Yeah.
But it gets.
flavorful,
But it
though.
gets.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I totally agree.
So you
It's
have
not
to brown
good.
it up.
It's
Yeah.
not good, but it's like so like go to. It's such a for me at least.
Top 5. Top 5
five
is hard
crazy.
though. I can give you
just
what you
that,
need, but top
for
5
just
is
I'm
that.
throwing
hard.
that at 5 just because it's helped me so many times.
Fair.
You know what I mean? It's
Yeah,
been there
just
for
that.
Now I think
for just that. I swear.
so. Another thing that we should acknowledge: you didn't put glizzies on there.
I know. I kind of when he said it held me down, I was kind of like.
Yeah, you gotta think about those ones.
Yeah.
I haven't had that
I
dish in
might-
a couple years, but
Nah, I be having glizzies still.
Yeah.
yo,
you-
glazing when you go to a Riverhawks game. I
No, but this guy does glizzies on a daily basis, just raw dog.
Okay, raw dog's crazy.
Nah. I'm not
slurping
doing
on it
that.
and shit.
Raw dog or
Slipping inside.
folding. Remember that?
No,
Folding
I think the
bread,
toast
yeah,
thing
bread.
was like if you had nothing else.
Yeah. If
Like
Yeah,
you
that's
wouldn't go
fine.
home right now and just
No.
Take a piece
If I got nothing else, yeah.
right now.
Yeah, dude, that's what I mean.
I'm saying like right now. Yeah, when like
Like if I don't have any
hot dog bun.
Yeah.
Right now, like you go home.
Right
you wouldn't just
now,
go to
yeah.
the 7-Eleven or something.
No, right now he's doing
Okay,
that.
I
okay,
live
that's-
across from a 7-Eleven and I don't do that, bro.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you just not eat a glizzy?
Because it's right there.
Yeah,
Oh,
because he
wow.
likes glizzy.
Yeah, no,
'Cause
he
bread
likes.
is
I think
bread.
he likes the no.
Bread is bread.
Now
That
white
was
bread.
that was a thing when you were
Yeah,
a
it's
kid and
white
you couldn't leave.
Oh, okay.
I'm not gonna I had glizzies for lunch today.
Yeah.
How
Costco?
many?
Oh,
How many?
No, I made it at home.
Water?
What did you make at home?
Yeah, boiled them
made
bitches,
some
water
churros.
doggies.
Threw a little mustard and sriracha on there.
No
my
ketchup.
God,
No
this
ketchup.
No ketchup? Yeah.
I was on a
that's-
ketchup.
Oh,
Oh.
that's glizzy.
See, I would go get ketchup though.
What the fuck? you
You
could.
I got the mustard. I'm already
Get
halfway
glizzy,
there.
no
Sriracha
ketchup.
was a
But
lot.
there's no
Crazy.
ketchup. I'm looking around for the packages because you know there's.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Something,
package
yeah.
from like fast food joints.
yeah,
But
that
the
there's
stash-
some.
I had my stash was empty as well. So I was like,
Oh, just a bad day.
But after you boil it, do you grill the glizzy or?
Smokies on the barbecue.
Yeah, have to.
But these like normal, like regular ones.
You've
Yeah.
never boiled your
Well,
glizzy?
I don't think honestly I don't remember the last time I probably
know.
when I was like 8 years old. Like I haven't had a
Having hot dog?
glizzy in
Like even out?
at least 12, 15 years.
I know a lot of
Nah,
Canadians
man, I hated that
spoiled.
whole thing.
I know you were at Costco this past weekend, no glizzy?
No, never.
Oh, that's getting
Never.
grabbed.
That's
Just-
a sin, honestly.
Yeah, on the
bro.
way out, I'm right here, buddy.
Bro, the lines at Costco are insane for the cafeteria.
No, now they got the
But
automated.
they got the automated.
No, even at
It's
the
still, yeah,
even
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 that's
while
kinda
they're
crazy,
waiting for the
yeah.
food,
Nah,
they're
bro.
like abusing the
if you
people.
just get a
Yeah.
if
Like,
you
it's
just get a
insane.
glizzy quick,
Yeah.
you just go up, be like, yo, I'm in a rush. It works every time, I swear.
Yeah,
For
yeah,
me
yeah.
at least. I'm just like, yo, can I? Because they're already pre-made. Just toss it to me.
Oh, okay, yeah.
You just show them.
Because then you have to do all the toppings on your own on the other side.
Yeah, yeah,
right?
yeah. So I'm just like, give me my drink. And
So
I'm
that
not, I'm not a
makes
fan of. I used to like it before when they used to give you the packets.
facts.
Right?
When they make it for you.
Yeah, yeah. They give you
Polish.
ketchup packet.
Are you a
relish
Polish
ketchup.
or a normal guy?
Either or.
I've never had a Polish dog.
Eh,
What is it?
yeah, it's kind of the same. They're kind of similar.
Similar,
to me.
yeah.
They don't taste that different.
I've
But
never-
I always go beef.
You have to.
Yeah,
Instead of,
Polish.
Polish.
what is Polish?
I know that they
Pork?
just both
No, it's
danced
like
around.
I think
I
it's
don't
the
know the
seasoning
difference.
of the glizzy,
But it's
Oh.
also beef.
but it's the seasoning.
It might be just a season.
You guys
But
don't
beef,
know.
like normal.
Yeah,
beef-
yeah, you got. That's
no,
what I
normal
took.
beef is just like how normal glizzies are made.
Yeah.
But the Polish has like
Like,
the Polish seasoning.
seasonings. Yeah.
what's Polish?
Yeah.
seasoning?
So it's like what's a Polish sausage? Like a Slovakia or like what is it?
What
I don't
the-
know.
Yeah,
You're
I'm
asking the
pretty
wrong guy.
No, I don't.
I think that's Greek.
Yeah, you might be right.
Yeah.
No, they have like what are the Polish sausages?
Oh, it's called kill
kibosa.
There you
Yeah.
Okay.
And it comes in a U shape
Yeah,
instead of a straight dog shape.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
it's different. Yeah.
Jeez, man. Let's move on from that whole because was never into the whole glizzy thing. Never got in. Super gross, in my opinion. Anyways, let's move on to some football news that came out. There was an extension that happened today, right before we got on air. The Buccaneers are signing offensive tackle Luke Goddick to a 4-year, $90 million extension. It's a lot of money to pay somebody 3 days before, the season kind of kicks off. But you know what? They have kind of secured that offensive line. Obviously, without Tristan Wirfs, it's going to be a little bit iffy to start the season. We'll see who plays left tackle for them. But I do think that there is going to be a bit of a learning curve before, because he's out for the first 4 weeks, I want to say, right? So it is going to be a little bit of interesting situation to start the year. They do start with the divisional game. I want to say the Bucs play the Falcons in week 1. That should be a good game. I was looking at the schedule. A lot of good games week 1. A lot of
That
interesting
Sunday
games.
nighter is gonna be elite.
What Sunday night game?
Bills and the Ravens.
Oh, huge.
They started last year's season
I
as
saw
well,
that,
right?
yeah.
I thought.
Was that when Isaiah Likely went for like 100?
Oh no! Ravens played the Chiefs because remember the toe tap.
Yeah.
Him not wearing white shoes instead of, he wore the black shoes and the toe stepped out of bounds, unfortunately, and they lost that game. But I feel like the Chiefs and Ravens, they have played each other a bunch. I remember Derrick Henry, remember that first play, Ravens and Bills, he went for like a 92-yard touchdown in the very first play from scrimmage. It was kind of a funny situation. But another thing that I found kind of interesting. Brian Dable announced Jackson Dart, QB2.
Yeah.
On the unofficial depth chart. That I found very interesting. That means that he is closer than we, I think, all expected him to be. No JMO. And does that mean JMO is potentially on the move somewhere? Because you remember, there have been some injuries to some quarterbacks that could be looking for a backup QB, and who better to have than Jameis Winston come into your building and bring a bit of a spark to the. I was thinking the New York Jets. You would just have to take the bridge across, still play in the same building, right? I think the Jets behind Justin Fields. Tyrod Taylor, he got hurt, right? I feel like that would make a little bit of sense if they are gonna move on, but. Jackson Dart, man. Shout out, dude.
Shout out.
Do you think he's going to get some...
As a Malik Neighbors fantasy owner in my other league, I hope so. He looked pretty good in preseason, honestly. I might have fallen for the hype.
Yeah, but didn't he... Russell Wilson's going to get a lot of throws.
I mean, to start out the year, but like as we talked about in the past on this show, like if the Giants season is over, whenever it's over, if it's early on, might as well throw a dart in there, see what you got.
Yeah, I do think so.
I heard Winston's gonna get traded for sure.
Yeah, I mean now if you're gonna make, it's not worth to have him QB3 because if he can go be a QB2 somewhere else, I would assume a lot of teams would be interested in that.
And I'm pretty sure he'd want to do that too.
Yeah, another place like I know they got Carson Wentz, but I think Minnesota would also make a little bit of sense to bring in a Jameis Winston because, again that could be a situation where you don't know what you have. Remember he's coming off of an ACL tear. We haven't talked about that enough. Right, ACL injury usually two-year injury. Yeah. You can't obviously they get back on the court or field after 1 year, but like it's usually a 2-year injury for the player. So I don't think we've talked enough about how J.J. McCarthy tore his ACL last year, and is coming back off of that
before even taking a snap.
Right, so did
he play preseason?
No. Yeah, he played one preseason game. Yeah, sorry, last year he did, and this year he played one or two drives. I want to say.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, and then he didn't get.
How do you look?
He looked like a big son of a gun, so hopefully he can throw the football.
Yeah, he's like what 6'6", right?
No, he's not that big. It's just like I feel like in the purple he looked. I think he's like 6'2", 6'3", maybe.
No.
Yeah, I want to say he's not a gigantic person because maybe he's like 6'1", 6'2".
He's got to be tall. He's 1.9 meters. That's a lot.
Harsha?
1.80 is 6 foot.
1.9 meters.
6'3".
6'3", yeah.
6'3".
Yeah. So I mean, so he's not like a giant person, but like
he's still good size, though,
he did look like in that purple. I don't know what it was. He did look like a pretty jacked individual standing there. So
I think Minnesota would be a good fit for Winston. I
Right.
was gonna say the Texans, but they just re-signed their back.
Davis Mills. Yeah. You remember? Yeah, Davis Mills. Shout out, man. He's been with the Texans organization for a while.
A 1-year deal, $7 million, I want to say.
Good for both sides. I think needed to have that kind of situation secured. Now, of course, they already have their starting quarterback in situation, but again, you just never know what your season's going to look like. You just never really know, and it's always good to have a good, solidified backup quarterback that's going to step in. That's why I think, for the Raiders' perspective, going out to get a Kenny Pickett, invaluable for us to do that, right? Smart decision for us to do that because Aidan O'Connell, yes, I think he would have been a very good backup quarterback, but with his injury, out almost 6 to 8 weeks, that's going to take some time. So I do think that was a valuable decision. Another reunion that kind of happened. Gabe Davis, back with the Buffalo Bills. Remember last year he went down to Clown Town, Jacksonville. Wasn't the same.
Yeah.
Wasn't the same player. So now he comes back up to Buffalo, and I do think this is kind of late though, right? Like this is, a lot of news coming out of the Buffalo camp. A lot of the players have been raving about Keon Coleman going into his second year and how much. I know Deion Dawkins obviously talked about it a lot, and some other players, but like. Is Keon Coleman going to be wide receiver 1 right out of the gate? I don't know.
It might be Shakir.
It's interesting because now they've had to kind of do what the Chiefs did when they moved on from Tyreek Hill, was to kind of win with the committee and then either draft well and establish wide receiver 1 kind of role and then potentially get some free agents that might be lurking like a Hollywood Brown, right? But, Coach, you think Keon Coleman is geared for big season?
I haven't even watched them, if I'm being honest.
You haven't watched
Buffalo? I don't watch their games. I just know they're not going to make it far, so it's.
You don't watch the Bills?
Yeah, I know they're not going to make it far, so why am I wasting my time?
They made it further than the Ravens.
Yo, shut up. Don't disrespect me.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, I don't know if. I think he's going to be a pretty pivotal point to their offense because he kind of has to be. Kind of does have to be. Obviously, with the James Cook situation, Neil gave an interesting stat about James Cook that a lot of his points, it was just off of touchdowns.
Like 16 rushing and 2
18 touchdowns this year.
This past year, so like.
Tough.
But didn't it feel like after week 12, the last 6 weeks, when the weather started to get really cold, they relied a lot on him and his ability to. That's why I thought it was so important for him.
They
to get
didn't
paid.
have any receivers really playing that well.
but they haven't improved that. I mean,
They
remember
have a
last year
bunch
they
of
got
guys
Amari
that-
Cooper, and then they kind of
He had one good game.
yeah. But after
Yeah.
that, like they were still very good playing as a committee.
Still have Joshua Palmer, Curtis Samuel,
Joshua Palmer's new.
Elijah Moore.
He just
yeah,
So they got a bunch
Elijah
of
Moore
guys.
could be very
Could
good. He was
be.
with them last year as well.
Palmer wasn't, right?
Palmer wasn't, I think.
On the
Or
Chargers.
just the
I wanna
Chargers,
say.
yeah.
But this could be. But Dalton Kincaid and
Kincaid's just solid. He's like
Yeah.
Goddard, kind of looking.
Who?
Goddard, Dallas Goddard.
Dallas Goddard,
Goddard.
He's still in Philadelphia,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
So, I mean, again, the Bills and the Ravens, I think, in a very similar situation with their offensive weapons now. Derrick Henry, obviously looking like he is. Dude, there was a clip that they put out, I think the Ravens social media team, of him working out.
Henry?
Dude, Derrick Henry's workout sessions.
Oh, was that when he was risen up that reporter?
that one was
one?
a little bit earlier.
Oh,
yeah,
okay,
that
sorry,
one was
sorry,
really
sorry.
funny as well. But Derrick Henry, man, absolutely, dude, he's like squatting like 600 some pounds.
Sheesh.
Dude, it's
600 pounds is
I know, but it was cool when he was doing it at Alabama, early on in Tennessee, right, and things like that. But now, I mean, he's been in the league for quite some time.
He's
So for him
still-
to still have that type of regiment, it's like, yo, this
Bro,
is
that's like 2 linemen. That's insane.
yeah. And he's,
Yeah,
I mean,
just
that's
on-
why he's stiff arming everybody. It's that easy.
Who did he?
But also, remember, he ran 22 miles an hour last year. So it's like not just the ability to do all
Imagine
that.
that coming at
But-
you. Choo choo. That's all
Yeah.
you can do. Just get in your position and get ready to
Get
get
the fuck out
fucked.
the way. Now, the NFL Top 100 list got completed. I was surprised to see, I mean, there was a running back at number 1 this year that finished. Saquon Barkley ended with the number 1 spot. Number 2 spot, very interesting, Lamar Jackson. And number 3 was Josh Allen. And one of them beat the other one for MVP. And wouldn't you know it, it was not the person that
Yeah,
was ranked
that was
higher.
it, yeah.
I just thought that was kind of an interesting situation. I remember the MVP situation this past year. It looked like a runaway for Lamar
Yeah.
at the end there.
At
Looked
the
like an
end,
absolute
it was-
runaway.
They're putting up the stats. I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah, but
Because
Lamar,
the media was spinning it so hard.
Yeah,
to
for Josh, yeah.
And then you look at the stat. You sit back, look at the stats. I was like, holy.
not
This
even
is
just
Lamar's best season by far.
yeah, and like Lamar as a passer was
Yeah,
better.
yeah.
I think that was very
That's why he's
overlooked. It was like
lot.
it was like, dude, he beat you from in the pocket.
That's why this year's gonna go even harder, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know.
Bro, MVP talks though, it's
He already has
Like-
2, right?
3.
He has 3.
He has 3 MVPs.
Yeah.
Dude, Lamar Jackson.
See, bro, he just needs 2 rings and
Yeah,
he's
yeah. Oh, he's
he's up there,
solidified,
bro.
Oh yeah, he's
Yeah.
still
Yeah.
on
But-
3 MVP. What other quarterbacks have 3 MVPs?
Yeah,
Aaron
nice.
has 3.
Peyton has 5.
Payne has 5.
Yo.
I
Oh, I
don't
used
even
to share.
Tom Brady has 3.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah.
Like, bro,
It's
you
crazy.
those
Nah, it's
that's
crazy. What he's
insane.
been-
You are in
But-
And he's 8 years?
You remember? I can't remember if it was last year.
Imagine
The
being
the
a-
Pittsburgh Steelers were about to play the Baltimore Ravens, and this was on Hard Knocks. It was a really funny clip because one of the reporters asked Mike Tomlin about the similarities between Justin Fields and Lamar Jackson, and he was like, "Look, on one hand, you have a 3-time MVP. We address him in our locker room as Mr. Jackson because he's earned." He's earned the ability,
Yeah.
and now you're comparing him to somebody that we just brought in our first year and might not be here next year. Like,
Crazy,
cannot
yeah.
have
We
the
call
same-
him Mr. Jackson.
yeah, he's like, in our locker room, we call him as Mr. Jackson, dude. So,
wild.
yeah, Lamar, I mean,
He's
again, he's him.
But the MVP category, man, changes every year.
Yeah.
No? Like, is it just voter fatigue of, like, the sports writers and journalists getting tired of
Well,
seeing the same thing?
yeah, I mean, that's why I think, like, I mean, if it wasn't that, like, LeBron would have won it every year for, 10 straight years. It was an absurd run that he had that he could have won it every year.
And that might have been
Um,
the thing for Lamar last year, maybe. 'Cause
Yeah,
the year before he had won
100%.
it.
100%. The year before, I think there was a real argument
Yes,
against Lamar.
I agree.
Yeah,
Right?
I thought so too.
But like
That was-
nobody else was great either, so it's
Yeah.
like one of those situations like, oh, you kind of have because Lamar was slightly better than everybody else, right? But it was like this year, I thought it was clear cut,
Bro, his passing percentage was better. than
Better.
Josh's.
better yardage,
Yeah,
better
more
like.
touchdowns throwing.
It was like, dude, this guy. And then the other one, I thought. I mean, I know that winning and things. This is my point with the NFL too, and same with the NBA. It's like, how much does winning matter when it goes to the MVP. Because some years it feels like it really matters, and some years it's like, oh, you just...
But in the NFL, they give it before the playoffs, no?
Yeah. Well, no, it's determined before the playoffs, but like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Those,
we'll work it out.
NFL honors is announced like during the Super Bowl week.
A week before
Yeah.
the Super Bowl.
Yeah, that week, right?
During that Pro Bowl week, is it?
Yeah, I think it's during the so like when both the championship games are done, and then it's the week
Yeah.
leading up to the Super Bowl is when the NFL honors is. But it's just interesting because you know, like Joe Burrow, I think had a real
about to say,
contention
yeah.
for MVP this past
But
year.
they didn't make
I
the
mean,
play.
that's what I mean is that how much does winning matter?
A lot.
Because then it's like next year this cannot change.
But
that.
I like MVP in the NFL more than the NBA. NBA is like a popularity contest, I swear.
Yeah, but it's the same, honestly. I
Nah.
think that there is such a fine line with, you know, who votes. Again, my thing is like, why are we letting the media vote on this?
I know.
That's what I never understood.
There's a
It should be
votes.
players.
It should be players
It
and
should
coaches.
be, yeah,
it should be your
100%.
peers. It should be your peers, and it should be the people that have to game plan
So the
against
NHL
you
has
every
that.
day.
You
Yeah.
don't think there'd be favoritism there then?
Yeah, I don't think it would be nearly as what it is with the media, because I think the media can spin
But
it.
if you're a player, you're just gonna vote for your fucking starting quarterback.
Yeah, but so is the other team.
So yeah,
so
it's
it evens
fair.
out. Yeah.
I know, but
Yeah.
then that's like.
But the team.
NHL has it, right? It's
But-
either McDavid or McKinnon
But think
every
about the
year.
teams on
Yeah,
bad
that's
or the players on bad teams. They're not gonna vote for Spencer Rattler as MVP.
Yeah.
Is the votes anonymous?
Huh? Yeah. Votes are anonymous.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
No,
they
for
would-
the media they are. I'm saying in your
They're not in the
situation.
media though.
Yeah. For
We
the,
know
they
who.
are.
No, we know who voted for who.
NBA, we
Remember
know.
they
Yeah,
they
yeah.
No,
announced
I'm pretty
it.
sure they say it.
Nah, they
No,
released.
they announced
They
who voted
released
for
the
who.
spreadsheet?
Yeah, they
Yeah.
released the spreadsheet.
But for players, it would be probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, players and, coaches.
And like coaches, bro, get them a vote. Or
Yeah.
like let's just cut out players and just give it to coaches.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Just, I would say just coaches.
Yeah, all the defensive coordinators, the offensive coordinators,
the head coaches.
the head coaches, and probably maybe GMs. You know, give
Because
them
people
all.
make money off this shit.
Give
man.
them all a
Like,
thing.
people
Yeah,
get bonuses
honestly.
Off winning MVP,
Yeah.
being
So,
all pro.
Yeah, and then like it impacts not only your contract and your legacy and all this, but like it impacts every player that also bet on it.
Yeah.
Every person that's watching, like that bet on who. Again, we talked about it before. Like everybody got money from the gambling deal that all these leagues made, right? All the players made money, all the owners made money, referees down to, you know, the ball boys are making more money. Like everybody got money, right? It's just like, you know, for the players and for the people that are betting on this, there has to be a little bit of accountability from the leagues then, right? To make it a little bit more, so from the outside looking in, it doesn't feel like your league is rigged.
Yeah,
Because that's always the conversation.
But I
It's
think
like,
all leagues
come
are
on.
rigged to an extent, man.
but that's what
There's
I
been
mean.
cases in both leagues where you watch the game, and like that Super Bowl Seattle versus
New England.
Pittsburgh. Seattle versus Pittsburgh, and Jerome Betts won his first Super Bowl in Detroit, and then he retired.
Yeah.
Bro, there was like Ben Roethlisberger they called it a touchdown, reviewed it. He didn't. The ball never crossed the line.
Yeah.
Like there's just so much stuff. The 2001 Lakers series,
That one NBA.
Tim
ref,
Donaghy,
right? Yeah.
like it's like literally rigged. Shit has come out and
I think
told
that was
us.
confirmed, right?
Yeah,
The referee.
Tim Donaghy.
Whoa.
Tim
Which one?
Donaghy?
Something like
Yeah,
that.
you've never, you know who that is?
Oh, from the NBA?
Yeah,
No.
That was.
Tim. You don't know who Tim?
I don't know
Donaghy-
Was
what
it
the
the
conspiracy is.
Trailblazers? versus-
No, bro,
who
he
was
got
it?
caught for rigging games for the mafia.
Oh yeah, I have seen
Yeah, yeah,
those
yeah.
all those
Yeah.
clips
So the
and
mall-
stuff.
No, like
I didn't even know.
yeah.
that.
I do
Wow.
think that
The mafia, owns, the
Yeah.
mafia owns the sports books, bro.
yeah, they
Yeah.
own the sports books.
They own
Bro,
Vegas.
he was saying there's a documentary Untold on Netflix. He was saying some of the refs I worked with are still in the league today.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised.
But yeah, Mr. Game 7.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, bro.
And again, my whole
It's
thing
wild.
with the NBA one with the refereeing and stuff is that why is the crew different?
Yeah.
Same with the NFL actually. I never understood that. Why is the crew different?
What do
Right.
you
So
mean?
like for example,
You should have your
there's
team.
one white cap. Right. He is talking to America. You know, obviously he gets a solo shot where he's speaking to 100 million people that are watching. Right. And then everybody else is linemen and things like that. Right. But when you get to the playoffs, right, the white cap doesn't get to choose his crew. The crew is chosen by the NFL for like the best ratings of referees and things like that. But it's like, why would we do that and not let the guy that's going to have his team, again, like refereeing is a team kind of situation, especially in football, right? It's like, why would we not have the one person kind of have a crew? So the communication and stuff is a
I
little
feel
bit
like that
smoother.
could make sense. Because, like, what if you're, like, not a straight and narrow guy, and you're like, I'm
you're
gonna
Tim
pick my
Donaghy.
crew.
Yeah,
I'm gonna pick
you
my
bring the
crew, we're gonna
superstars out.
We're gonna make some money.
Yeah.
You said you guys
But
wanted
then-
to win by 2, right?
Yeah, but then you could also make that argument for
The NFL.
Raj
Yeah.
and the league
No,
itself.
that's what I'm saying.
But
It's
you're
rigged.
hoping they're like.
Oh,
it's-
more?
Raj said, DraftKings slide him one of these. He said, oh.
Yeah, that's what
He
I
said,
mean.
this ref likes to call penalties. Let's put him in the game.
You're
today."
thinking as like the league has something to lose if this came out.
I don't
You know
think
what I
they
mean?
do.
Okay,
It's
here's
already
my
come
thing
out.
with the scripted and the rig thing, though, is the reason why, like, I don't want to believe it, right? Don't want to believe it because huge sports fans, I think it
would
defeats
cry.
the purpose.
I would
yeah,
cry.
yeah. I do think it would defeat the purpose of what it is if we did believe that it was rigged. It's like, if it's rigged, just tell me so I don't have to waste my fucking time.
But
right?
it's like, how does Vegas always?
No,
get
they-
right?
Yeah, we have to get the vowel balls. But the other thing is,
Like
that
last year
I
when
do
they-
think that if it was rigged or scripted, right, somebody would have blabbed by now.
No,
It-
they killed that person.
They probably signed NDAs.
You're saying MPJ wouldn't have blabbed by now?
No.
saying-
MPJ knows who signs his check.
You're saying
Like, straight up.
you're saying Jeff Teague is not blabbing? You know what I mean?
Bro,
like,
they
you're
know
telling
who
me these
signs
guys
the
are
check,
not
bro.
No,
like-
someone would blab. Like, because there's think about
People
how,
have. Tim Donaghy said, I have worked on crews. They still are
Yeah.
in the NBA. And everybody said, oh,
Kind of
okay,
that
that
No,
happened.
but we're talking about like players and stuff too.
Yeah, like you're telling me that somebody like that now wouldn't
But-
have blabbed?
You think like it'd be someone that flamed out of the league though?
Yes, like Anthony Bennett wouldn't have blabbed by now. Like he would
He
make
hasn't
more
go-
money. Kwame Brown wouldn't have blabbed by now. He's
Okay,
been in the
West.
media.
I don't know.
Do you know what I mean? It just feels like if it was.
I don't
rigged-
think it gets to the players either. I think.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah,
you think it's
possibly.
just.
yeah.
So how do you think it's just rigged
And then when-
through the refs?
Yeah, 100%. A ref can control everything that happens in a game in every sport.
Fair.
In
You can't
any-
control
any
if
which
a player
sport,
makes
yeah.
points.
Every
right?
sport.
And if a player has a great game, oh, we lost $1 million tonight. We'll get him back tomorrow. You know what I mean?
Every sport.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Any sport, a ref can completely change the outcome of a game.
This
Yeah.
is why I'm saying that they need to do post game interviews.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
I
get
think
fined for bad calls
I
and
think they
shit.
should be getting fined.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
But the thing
Dang,
is,
that would instantly
there will
change
be
it.
no more refs.
because nobody would want that job.
Yes.
No.
And also because they all make bad calls. So it's like
Yeah, because
like,
they're
like a-
human.
no,
we
no,
get
there's-
that.
like is there a
System.
scale?
There's
Bad calls,
MLB
yeah.
umpires that are like 97% right on strike calls and they're 70.
That's baseball is different, dog.
You know what I mean?
Baseball is
Yeah.
different. You're just
It is.
watching like is it in the
No.
box?
If it's in or if it's
But
Did
it's
you
out.
make
hard.
it?
Yeah.
Yeah, good.
Bro, you're
It's-
looking at an imaginary box and these guys are like over 60 years old. And they, sure.
And also, like the guy that's framing
Yeah,
has gone
frame-
very good.
People, the ball could be out
But-
there. They're like this.
But,
But
it's
you
not,
only
know
are
what I mean?
concentrating on that one.
Yeah,
thing.
it's not like
You're not concentrating on first base,
Yeah,
second
true,
base.
I
You know.
guess, yeah.
So like,
They haven't
whereas
set
like,
out. They have a ref a base.
exactly.
Yeah,
So it's a
which-
little bit different. That's why I think being a ref in,
A ref, a
in the
player?
NFL is very easy, right? Because you're only watching one thing.
Yeah.
Like so, for example, if you're the white cap usually, right? He stands kind of behind the quarterback. He's just looking for holding calls, alignment downfield potentially. And like shifting and things like that. Other people are looking for other things on the sides, and then the ones down backline referees are looking for pass interferences and things.
I'm
So
assuming
it's
they
like
run by the chains as well, by the first down mark.
yeah,
There's
so
6
they're looking
refs,
for
right?
the other, arrangements and lines and things like that, right? So it's very primarily focused.
And sometimes there's like completely missed calls in that. Like the guy will be short. They come in like this.
Yeah.
Go to review. It's call stands. Like it's like,
okay,
bro,
oh,
what?
yeah.
You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
And then
It's like, how do you review that for 3 minutes
yeah,
and still come back with the same
It's
outcome?
like a lot of Chief games last year.
Yeah, he is down.
yeah. But the other thing with like us is that like since 2020, remember the NFL changed the replay assist whole situation, so they could get something in the ear.
Yeah,
but
that was
But
crazy.
it was still up to the people on the field to make the call.
Dumb.
Again
What's
so
the whole
dumb
point?
because like now you
don't wanna be embarrassed.
but you've come to a position where if it's like if you throw a flag for roughing the passer, for example, right, and then like somebody in New York sees that, why can't they just tell you to pick up that flag? If it's a blatant, like, it's not roughing the passer, but like because that like ref made that call, they can't do that. It's like why hasn't replay assist figured that out? It's like why wouldn't you just quickly make that call?
And I'm sure they have much
because the
more
play
angles and
continues
stuff,
either
too.
way, right? It's not like they're stopping playing.
Yeah.
Right?
And wouldn't that speed up the game instead of slow it down? I thought that was the whole reason replay assists got instituted, was to speed the game up.
Don't fuck this up. You know what side the money's on.
Yeah, that's what it's like.
It's
oh
good
my god.
Goodell grabs it at him. He said, "Are you stupid? Why are we even at this point? Call the penalty and get on with it."
Yeah, but I just think, man, like but like in the NBA and just basketball in general, those referees have to they're looking for everything. Yeah. That's why I think being a ref in the NBA is very hard.
Tough.
And I do
there's only 3 of them.
There's only 3, but also they're all looking for everything. All 3 of them are looking for all 3 things, or everything that's happening, right? Travel calls, wherever. Like
they just have their own sections, basically.
They just have sections, but it's like you're still watching.
Like the
for
ref
everything.
underneath the baseline.
Yeah.
Toughest one, because you're watching the big men fight. And then all of a sudden, guys driving, you're seeing charges, you know,
everything.
3 in the key, so much shit's going on.
3 in the key.
All of a sudden, deflection. Whose ball is it? I don't know. I wasn't watching.
Yeah, because you're watching the feet. You're watching so many different variables. So I do think it's very hard. But you get paid very handsomely for that job.
And you only work
and you got a lot more money with the gambling thing. Again, everybody took the money. So it's like, you have to understand.
And they're taking money on the back end, too.
Yeah. So you have to understand that, like, you hold the outcomes of billions of dollars in your hands.
And people's
that
lives,
to me is like
players. Players like money. Like how much money a player can make, you know?
Yeah, potentially. I mean, in a way.
If you win a championship, you come into the table talking a little different, no? That like what you're saying.
Yeah.
Affects players' lives.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like a ref isn't.
Because you're coming.
Because if he's making bad calls,
and fucking.
But then that's why it's not the same crew that's refing
Scott Foster and CP3.
Scott Foster again.
I don't know why he's still in the league.
Because they said you're beautiful. You know exactly what to do.
He sees it.
Yeah, you see the vision, Scott.
He doesn't need to get orientation every fucking year. That's why.
And we don't need to worry about you blabbing.
What I don't understand with Scott Foster though, more than anything, is that like, how does he always make it to the playoffs? That's what I never understand.
And he always gets called in for game 7s.
Well, how? How does that happen?
Seniority probably at this point. That's like.
But bro, they give you a thing.
He worked with Tim Donaghy, just to let you know.
Yeah, but they give you a thing that says like, yo, only the best make it. Him and Tony Sisters. I never understood how he. I never understood how he will make it.
That's a fatter black dude, right?
Tony Brothers.
That's Tony Brothers. Oh,
yeah. The one with the big staff.
Dude, I don't understand how
the Gucci guy. The Gucci guy's good.
I heard Jeff Teague said a story on his podcast.
Yeah.
About Tony Brothers. He's like, Tony Brothers comes up to me and he talks, yo, who them hoes up there?
Yeah.
And he's like, that's my mom and my sis.
Tony said, foul technical, Jeff Teague.
Yeah.
It's so... He's so jokes.
Bro, it's just like a referee, man, is not good. You know what the funny thing about the refs too is though? Every good ref that's gone from the NFL and the NBA, because you know what happened to them? Instead of getting jobs in the NBA or the NFL, like league department, they got a job in fucking media. Right?
Yeah.
Steve Lee.
Oh my God! I remember when that NFL ref became the analyst for NBC.
Yeah, NBC.
And refs was talking shit about him.
Yeah.
They're like, "You're making us look bad." Do you remember this?
Yeah.
It's a whole thing.
You're making us look bad.
Yeah.
Do a better job.
Yeah. But all of them like that were good, right? They became rule analysts on like the broadcast.
They paid them.
But bro, why is the league not poaching you? That's what I don't understand. It's like, yo, why would it? Because every player's come out and said. That the guy that does the ESPN one, he also does. So he did NFL for 20 some years, and he did March Madness for 25 years. right? So he did March Madness tournament and the NFL for 25 some years, right? Now he's on the ESPN broadcast. I'm forgetting his name, but like every player has come out and said, "Yo, that was the best ref we had." You know why? It's because he communicated. He just told you, "Yo, this is why I threw the flag.
Yeah.
This is what it is."
Yeah,
And that's honestly what just players want to hear.
Yeah.
It's like,
For
yo,
real.
I get, you know, but like, don't give me a tech because I've asked a question.
Yeah.
That I think is the most frustrating.
Because like when you think about it, refs can call anything most of the time.
Yeah.
It's
it
like
depends on the guy.
yeah.
Yes.
Bro, can you just explain to me why you called it?
called it.
Yeah.
I don't like you.
Yeah. Yeah, or just say that. Be like, okay, now I know.
Fair, I get
I'll
it.
just line up further away
Yeah.
from you. You know what I mean? Something like that. It's like, at least just be real with us so like we kind of understand how we can avoid this. So when I'm getting my ass chewed out tomorrow by the coach watching film, I have an explanation. You know what I mean? It's like something
John
like that.
Perry, are you talking about?
Yes.
Yeah.
Right. Very good at like just communicating and being. But yeah, and like he, instead of being approached by the NFL to be part of the rules team and like things like that, he went into media instantly. I'm like, bro, come on, man. Why is every good ref just gone into the same guy with the NBA? Steve, I want to say, is that his name?
Yeah, something.
Ball guy?
No, not the bald guy. The guy with the hair. I think he has a slick
Yeah,
back.
Steve Javi.
Steve Javi. I thought he was a pretty good.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah, he at least like explains what it is, right? A lot of players.
Oh, and Tim Legler,
No, Tim Legler was a player.
player. Yeah.
Yeah, but Steve Javi,
Oh yeah, this guy's.
he was very good
Yeah,
at, and like every player has come out and be like, that was the best ref we had. LeBron said it, Kobe said it, right? It was like, that was the best ref we ever had because he had just communicated. Instead of going into the NBA kind of rules analyst position and things like that, he just went straight to media. It's like, bro,
I wonder how much they paid him.
couldn't have been crazy because the NBA could afford him. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's my thing, is like the NBA could afford them. But now, it also felt like, was it last year that the NBA officials started doing a podcast? Right? You saw that, like,
Yeah.
round table? Yeah. They did, like, a round table podcast with all the NBA refs. And Tony Sisters, again, was very,
I think
this is
that's
a very hard thing.
Tony Sisters. Why do you don't
Dude.
like that guy? Eh?
As a Raptors fan,
As a Raptors fan, I've never liked him. He has, he's been very
He said,
tough.
"I don't want to come back up here."
Yeah. Nah, he screwed us
I
out.
wish
of a
Fred
lot of
VanVleet
games.
went off on him.
Yeah, fact. Fred Taylor. Oh my God, I'll never forget that.
That game was horribly
It
officiated.
was the worst officiated game, but I'll never forget how he went up to the podium. He's like, "Yo, listen, I know I'm gonna get fined.
Yeah.
there's
And
nothing-
he's like, "I'm gonna let you guys hear it," and
Yeah.
then went on.
Love
I
it.
know what it is. Okay, I understand. I'm about to get contacted by the league. I've already actually been in touch with the NFLPA. They have said you could say this. Okay, Fred Taylor was fucking awful. Just absolutely blasted the guy. I was like, yo, yes,
That's what
Fred.
you got. And he got fined like $75K.
Yeah, and then
Bang.
and then fast forward 2 years, president of NFLPA now. Fred,
NBA
NBA.
Oh, that's my.
NBA
NBA PA, sorry, yeah, NBA
That
PA.
must be awkward.
No, I don't.
Cause isn't Van Vliet the
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
player representative?
Yeah, now he's the president
You
of.
think they had a couple? You remember when you called me a fucking asshole?
live on TV.
Live on TV.
You like
But-
that fine, buddy? That shit. Oh my
He's
God.
like, that's a quarter for me. Yeah. But there have been a lot of sound bites that have come out, recently, especially in the playoffs. Right, remember Steve Kerr this year? A lot of good sound bites out of him. And then post now, the season ended. I don't know if you guys saw, but Alperen Sengun, I think he was in Turkey potentially. He was getting interviewed by somebody, and they were talking about the playoff run that the Rockets just had, and he was like, "Yeah, the Warriors are good, but they just foul a lot," and and he was going off about this. Now this clip hit the internet and Twitter. Draymond Green retweeted and commented, "Hold that L, buddy."
I have to let him know. Have to let him know.
And I think now they might be. I think he said something back like, now we'll see next year or something like that. They got Kevin Durant potentially. Could be a little bit interesting, but officiating was very interesting in the playoffs as well. It's kind of always interesting in.
It's nothing. Last 2 minutes, everything.
Everything, yeah. But it's always funny because in the NFL, very similar. Officiating, when you get into the playoffs, it's like everything is a little bit scrutinized in a different way.
Yeah.
Even though, can't remember, was it in the Super Bowl, Chiefs, at the 15-yard line, they get a flag on the defensive back. On the holding call.
That was holding.
The year that they beat the Eagles a few years ago in the Super Bowl. And everybody was like, oh, that's not a call. It was a blatant hook,
That's
actually.
what I'm saying. And the player after the game said,
It was a blatant hook. And
Grab.
would have been a call at any point of the
Yeah.
year. Now, I think the argument was, can't call that there. But then it's like...
Don't do that there.
No, but then
Don't
it's
get
like,
beat.
those arguments like, when... is it okay to have a call or not to have a call? If it's a call in September, it's a call in February, right?
Yeah.
If it's not a call in September, it cannot be a call in February then. That's the problem that I think people, it's just, we just want consistency, right? So.
But I feel like that's a call in September.
But that's what I mean is that was the argument that it wasn't all year. And then it got called at the worst time.
One on the sideline and you're holding him back?
It was a little, but he did let him go, I will say.
No, yeah.
He did.
Oh my god.
But it was a bad, it was a
bro,
tough
he was
look.
totally. Oh my god.
Also, when you're 1-on-1, right?
You're scared.
Nah, it's just like the ref can see everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not like it's in the line of scrimmage or
facts.
something where
Facts.
everything is right.
And that
When you're
one ref
1-on-1,
is staring at you guys run.
is she just staring at you?
And he said, "Whoa, you just slow down and you did."
Yeah.
Weird.
Now Saints fans are obviously
Oh
saying
my! I don't want to
that,
talk about that.
one-on-one-
It's too early. Too soon.
One-on-one
Too
coverage.
soon.
Somebody
Did you
should
not
have seen
just hear?
that.
That's why I think it's rigged.
Somebody should have seen that. Now I will say they did get the ball back. So.
After getting scored on.
Yeah, but had a chance to win.
Fuck.
Still had a chance to win. Still had
No, they-
twice, 2 possessions actually, because that went, and then
No,
you
that
had a
was with,
chance,
like, a
and
minute.
then you went to overtime, got the ball first, still had a chance, but Jared Goff came up and wasn't the
No,
goof.
I don't think we had.
Nah, they had a chance. They went to overtime that game. Had a chance to win.
And then the year
just
after,
tough.
Minnesota Miracle.
The Minnesota Miracle, yeah.
That was it.
Interesting.
Did you cry?
Almost.
Almost.
Actually, no, I was just I was like so in shock. Of
Yeah.
what just like that was like, I was like, it happened. I'm like, there's no way. Like I was like disbelief for real. Like,
Yeah, I was.
because I saw the safety there, I'm like, okay, we're good. Boom, safety falls down, gunshot, and then I blink. I see Stephon Diggs throwing his helmet. I'm like, what the hell just happened?
Now, Saints fans have been through a lot. You remember when Tom Brady got there, they beat BTA, both regular season games. And then they actually beat in the playoffs, which ends up being Drew Brees' last game.
Yeah, that was bad.
And the Saints had a chance.
They were good.
They had a chance that year. They had a real chance to beat Brady, actually, as well that
And then
year.
that's
Tough situation.
and that last year that with Breeze is what hindered us so bad because we paid him so much money and then
Well,
lost picks.
yeah, and then the Jameis torn ACL.
Yeah.
You remember?
And
the
we just
next
had a
year.
backup.
It was just a tough situation. Very good roster, and then Sean Payne stepped away.
Yeah.
But then you got. I thought the trade would, if you drafted better, would have worked out well.
Yeah, we could have.
But
if Patty just fell one more spot, imagine.
well, no, the Sean Payton trade to the Broncos brought you a second round pick or third round pick.
Yeah.
You know what the Broncos used that third round pick on? Riley Moss, who actually became their DB2 behind Pat Surtain. So they drafted really well
Awesome,
past
dude.
that, And the Saints, well, we'll see. They might be, hey, they could win it all this year. Yeah, they could win it all this year. It's a bit of a stretch. Let's take a break. We'll be back on the other side with more. See you then. Peace.
That game.
You have the music playing already?
Okay, let's go. Oklahoma.
Welcome back to the second hour of our show. We had an incredible first hour. We talked a lot of shit about the refs, unfortunately, because they all suck, which is kind of interesting to see. Now, speaking of sucking, college football week 1 just happened. It was an incredible week 1. We can't wait for the playoff seeding that's going to be. It's going to be a lot of probably 2 lost teams that are going to be in the college football playoffs. Ohio State, congratulations to them for AP poll number 1 ranked team. Had to be. I think that was absurd that they potentially weren't going into the year as well after what they did with Ryan Day. Penn State stays at number 2. LSU from number 9 up to number 3 because of what Brian Kelly and that squad did in Death Valley, which they took offense to because the LSU home crowd also stadium called Death Valley. And it's the SEC Death Valley, ACC Death Valley. So that was kind of an interesting situation there. Georgia moved up a spot. How about the U, though? Miami moved up to number 5 after being ranked outside the top 10 in week 1. Oregon as well. And Texas, I think, was the biggest surprise. But I think if you watch that game, completely understandable. They went in with the number 1 ranking, number 1 recruiting class. They said Steve Sarkisian's about to cook with Arch Manning this year. They dropped from number 1 all the way to number 7 because I think everybody realized what we watched was not good enough. Yeah. Now, I don't know if you guys were able to see, but was it yesterday potentially? Dan Orlovsky, who we all like. Dan Orlovsky broke down film. Very good with the film breakdown, by the way. Okay, he's able to use that little pad very well. Okay? He gets the coverage very well. His breakdown. His breakdown is very good. Okay, because I think he sees it as a quarterback. Obviously, he played, so I think he sees it as a defensive side. Well, even when he was in the NFL, he was on that tablet a lot.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He's been an expert. He's been an expert at using the tablet.
Then he stepped out of bounds.
Yeah. So he broke down the Arch Manning film, and I think his argument was that what the defense that he saw in week 1, he won't see that again the entire season because it was it was a Bill Belichick. Obviously, Matt Patricia going there at Ohio State.
But he missed throws straight up.
That is the argument that I think we were making is that, yes, we understood.
People were open.
He missed some throws, though. It wasn't just, again, we always talk about, and Darren Orlovsky, again, is the person that kind of put this into the air years ago. It was that we want a quarterback that can 10 out of 10 times, okay, 100% of the times is going to take the layup. Got to take the layup. The 3-pointers will come, okay? And you got to make those occasionally. But if you are, let's say, 40%, 50% on 3-pointers, you're going to win a lot of games if you make 10 out of 10 layups. Felt like Arch Manning missed a lot of 10 out of 10 layups.
Yeah.
Missed a lot of layups. And I think the argument that with the reason why I think the Colts are in the situation that they're in, I don't want to bring this up, but Anthony Richardson hasn't made the layup plays. Right, hasn't made the layup plays in the NFL, so it's like, I don't know, it's going to be tough evaluating going forward. Obviously, it's a long season, so we'll keep in kind of touch with everything that's happening, but...
Do you think it was nerves for Archie?
No. The reason why I don't think it was nerves is because he sat, and he's been in a big situation before. He's
got in before.
Yeah, and so it wasn't like, it was a debut, but it wasn't a debut. And he's, again, he's
had some big plays.
He's had some big plays, but also seeing the moment. I don't think the moment was too big for him because he sat for quite some time and been in loud arenas and environments where Texas has had to play. Quinn Ewers was able to kind of get in there before him and things like that. So it's like, I don't think it was that. I just think that the defense was very good. But I also think he missed some layups that he probably should have made.
Open
yeah, so it's like, now that defense... got after him. And that offensive line needs to play much better for them to have any sort of success, especially in the SEC and where they want to get to, obviously, a national championship. But I do think that it is going to get better for him. Now, Heisman odds, he has dropped a lot. Now, I said going in that I think Lenore Sellers should be in a contention for Heisman. He, I think, is the number one spot now. But South Carolina,
Still Garrett.
still Gary Nussmeier.
Plus 850.
How much was Little Horse Sellers?
Lenore Sellers.
He's second right
Before.
now.
I think he was fifth or something going in. Him and Cade Klubnik were kind of in that discussion for that. But there's a lot of
Carson
conversation.
back third.
Makes sense. Again, very,
It's
the
top
U.
third with Gunner.
Yeah, the U looks like it's going to be a pretty good team this year. But Lenore Sellers also potentially could be a top pick in next year's draft. That would be kind of interesting. His play style, very similar to Jalen Milroe, a little bit more polished in the pass game, I would say. But remember, Jalen Milroe, incredible athlete. So I think that was the big thing. If he had ran the 40, he potentially goes a little bit higher in the draft because people were going to draft off of. But we assume he might still get in.
Small hands though.
So, but wasn't that also the conversation with CJ Stroud? It was that he did his hands.
One quarterback.
There was one of those.
Yeah,
I think it was CJ Stroud that had that
no
as well.
way.
It was
I
that
heard
and
you-
his IQ test.
IQ
Which was a hilarious situation, which later turned out that the Texans actually put that out. For him to fall to number 2 at, and then they were
Worked perfect.
Yeah, worked out perfectly for them. But yeah, no, I think that everything that we've heard, and again, this is a brand new season, is that it's going to be a very quarterback heavy draft next year, right? Top 6, probably potentially 6 quarterbacks in the first round is what they're thinking, which is what happened the year before, right?
Yeah.
Because Caleb went number 1, and there was 6 before
Penix.
12. Yeah. So
JJ.
Drake May, right? Jaden Daniels, Michael Penix. Bo Nix. Oh my God, there's a lot of quarterbacks.
That's 6 right there.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So 6 quarterbacks that went
No, Drake May
before
was
12.
3 years ago.
Drake May was in the same draft class. He
I
was
think
the
same
3rd
with
pick.
Ball, I think. Yeah.
The first 3 picks were Caleb, Jaden, and Drake.
Facts.
Yeah,
They're in
so
their second year now, right?
yeah, they're all going into their second years, and it's crazy because they all could be very good. All could be very good, but the odds are not in their favors.
Jaden to win
Unfortunately.
MVP?
Tough. Could be a tough situation. Now, speaking of, but no, again, I just wanted to, before we kind of pivot away from the college football talk, it's just like, again, we have a long season, right? So we're going to keep in touch with how quarterback plays and all the teams and things like that. But watch out for Lenore Sellers. I think that, when you watch the Netflix doc that they put out with Henry Given Saturday following the SEC, Shane Bieber and his squad in South Carolina.
The Gamecocks.
They look like they are. Now, they are fairly heavy, highly ranked. They could actually go on to
Who do
be
you
a
think?
top 4 team.
Who's your pick to win the national championship?
I think Kirby Smart has something to say this year. I like the Georgia Bulldogs to
Like Georgia?
go this
Coach?
year. They are
Ranked 3rd,
yeah.
betting wise.
Didn't like that he's had a lull in the last year or so, and he's tried to rebuild his team.
He's trying to get back to
He's
it.
trying to get
I
back.
think we gotta get back to back with
The.
Ohio State.
That's what I'm saying. It has to be Ryan Day.
Yeah, Ryan Day and them. Hey, if he wins back to back, dude.
That'd be
That
insane.
contract, yeah.
Yeah.
With the Matt Patricia defense.
Yeah, dude. I mean, they are going to be super happy with what he's done. And remember, last year, they were looking to potentially fire him.
Yeah.
And
After
I
what,
mean-
like the first month, right?
yeah. So
Death threats.
yeah, but Oregon obviously as well. Remember, they were very good, but
I mean, they've been on the cusp for a minute, right? Like,
For a
how long
minute.
has it been?
Yeah.
Since they got that coach? What's their coach's
Ohio
name?
State's really
yeah,
good.
I forget.
Dan
his-
something?
Yeah.
Yeah. Something like that.
Yeah, so Oregon also a very good team. They have a much easier schedule, but they do play, I think, Michigan and Ohio State this year. So not easy, but you know what I mean? It's like you're not
They
playing in
can
the
beat those guys.
yeah, but you're not playing in the SEC, so it's like You're not dealing with the same level of competition every
Notre
Saturday.
Dame's still up there too.
Has to be. Marcus Freeman went to the national championship last year.
Yeah,
so
but like that quarterback does not.
yeah,
CJ
he was not Riley Leonard.
Yeah.
Yeah. Riley Leonard last
did
year,
he go?
very good. I don't know. Can't remember where he went.
Insurance?
I'm not sure. Potentially insurance salesman. Yeah,
I think so.
yeah. I'm not sure where he went, but Michigan also.
Indianapolis.
I'm hoping.
Oh hey,
I like
yeah,
it.
pretty good place to play. Kurt Cinetti. I mean, he took that job and kind of took off. Sorry, go ahead, coach.
No, I was saying Michigan's QB was number 1 ranked QB.
Yeah,
going
Bryce-
into-
I'm saying
Bryce
Indianapolis
Underwood?
Colts.
Oh, he got drafted.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know Riley Leonard
That's
got
his current
drafted.
team,
Yeah,
Indianapolis
I don't know if you
Colts.
got. Yeah.
Wow, it wasn't on the depth
On
chart. but-
ESPN as well. Like,
Sixth. Ooh.
yeah,
But the
Bri-
sanctions, I don't know.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't know when.
But for him to come in as a freshman and start in the Big Ten, I mean, good for him, man.
I mean, they put BTA last weekend.
yeah,
no?
I mean,
It's like 51 something. I don't know.
yeah, but they're gonna be a pretty. I mean, they are.
Yeah.
They're still a Michigan squad, so it's like I assume they're gonna recruit really well. But Florida State also, I think, surprised a lot of people what they were able to accomplish. But I like the Georgia Bulldogs and Kirby Smart this year. I just think that he's been able to take some time off. Now let's pivot away from some of that. Coach wanted to play a little bit of a game. Okay.
Alright.
We're gonna make our picks for awards this year in the NFL. I think it is fitting that we do that now, going into the season. And there are some interesting awards that we always have in the NFL. Last year, offensive Saquon Barkley didn't get MVP. He got what?
Offensive player of the year.
Keyshawn.
Which
old point.
we didn't even know that was an award. But Lamar got it twice or something like that. I can't remember if it was like he got Offensive Player of the Year and he got MVP one year. I want to say it was something like that. It's like, what do we? Is it one or the other, or is it going to be both?
It's got to be.
I was surprised Jamar Chase for a Triple Crown season that he didn't get anything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like,
They gotta do more awards, maybe.
but what
Like
more could they do?
position-wise,
They
position
can't. They
wise.
fucking do everything already.
Don't they have like best DB?
No, they don't. No.
Nah. But they can't do.
They don't do
can't.
everything.
Pat Surtain won
They
best
do
corner.
defensive.
No,
player,
he won Defensive Player of the Year.
Yeah,
Yeah.
defensive player of the year. Yeah.
and then offensive, and then rookie.
The rookies.
Rookie.
Offensive rookie of the year. And then-
Okay, so here's where we'll start. We'll start with your
gonna write-
Offensive Rookie of the
You're
Year.
gonna write it down.
I'm writing it down, yeah.
JJ McCarthy.
You're going J.J. McCarthy?
Yeah.
You
Okay.
drafted
Yeah,
him.
because
Okay. We Believe team. Congratulations to We Believe team for coach. Okay, I'll go. J.J. McCarthy is he going to be eligible for Offensive Rookie
That's
of the
what
Year?
I'm asking.
Yeah, he should be. Yeah.
Oh,
Ben Simmons situation.
Hey, Adidas. What was it? Mitchell. What
Yeah.
was the saying he would say?
I don't know. I remember he wore that
Yeah,
shirt.
that
Offensive
shirt,
Rookie of the Year. Rookie of the
Cameron Ward.
Cam Ward, yeah.
You got Cam Ward?
I got Cameron.
Okay, you got Cam Ward, Neil.
Go with my league winner, Travion Henderson.
Okay, I'll go. Obviously,
He's great.
Genty is my.
And he's our.
That's not. Yeah.
I'll go with Ashton Genty because.
You have to. He's
Yeah,
great.
I also think he is going to get a
He's
lot
a
of
favorite.
touches.
He is a favorite.
He
Tied
is?
with Cam Ward.
Okay, yeah, I do think he's going to get the opportunity and the touches to have.
I don't know. I got JJ just solely because he's got Jefferson
Not
on
that,
the
I
other
don't see him
side.
here on the odds.
Oh,
Is
that's
he
crazy.
actually
I don't
eligible?
see him.
No way.
Is he actually eligible? Somebody's.
I don't think he is. He's not up here.
Like I don't see him.
Why would he not be eligible?
Because he technically is not a rookie.
Bro, he is a rookie.
He
It's
was
his
still
rookie
in
season.
the NFL for a year. Though.
Yeah, because he sat.
Bro, Ben Simmons did it.
Yeah, but the NBA.
That's Mickey Mouse.
Yeah, but also I think it changed because Ben Simmons won it.
Yeah.
I think it changed around all the sports because of that whole
I
Ben
like
Simmons.
No,
Tyler
even
Shots
Chet.
at plus 13.
Chet was the same way too.
He didn't win after that.
He didn't win, but he was still competing for Rookie of the Year. He finished second place behind Wemby.
Chet
Chet.
Holmgren?
Yeah,
Oh.
because he got injured.
No, he didn't.
Yes, yeah,
I think he
still
did
competed.
actually. Yeah.
Yeah, he got injured and then he got to train with the Thunder the whole
It
year.
might be an NBA thing then.
Yeah.
Oh, fair,
But he
yeah.
did-
Mickey Mouse.
Okay, defensive rookie of the year.
This one's
I'm
tough.
gonna go Abdul Carter.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think that one is.
Across the board.
Jalen Walker.
I think I'm gonna go
Travis Hunter.
fair, sneaky good pick actually.
Depends how many snaps he gets on the defensive
Shut
side.
up.
Travis Hunter.
No, he's gonna play more defense than offense already.
think
That's why I
so?
didn't draft him. Honestly.
Sorry.
I'm gonna go out of the box here. I'll go Mike Green. I thought he was a very good pick for the Baltimore Ravens. I think he's gonna get.
He's got the fifth highest odds.
Let's hope so.
He's got the fifth highest odds.
Mike
It says
Green,
fourth year on the NFL.
Okay,
on the site that we used to bet on, he's fifth.
Okay.
he's fifth. Okay, who's
In between Hunter and James Pierce Jr.
James Pierce Jr. Atlanta.
When they traded
Atlanta.
when they did that trade, yeah.
Okay, good for them. I do like Mike Green. I thought that he was a very good pick for them. Offensive Player of the Year.
Boy.
Can't be that tough.
I don't think Saquon gets the same thing.
Again,
I hope so. I hope so, dog.
I'm just
He's
on
my-
fire.
hope
I should
so.
pick
I
Lamar
think-
Busy.
I
Yo.
think that very good pick.
I hope
Jahmyr
so.
Gibbs.
If
His
that-
touches are gonna go so much
If
up.
that happens,
Yeah.
I'm winning all my
Who's
fantasy.
the offensive coordinator?
I'm
It's
not
a new
sure.
guy.
It's a new guy. He's never called plays before.
Yeah.
I think he's passing.
Nico Collins is up there
I'm
too.
gonna go with Bijan.
Maybe
Bijan?
JJ.
Okay.
JJ would be good too.
I'm gonna go Chase.
Honestly, CD might not be that bad.
Chase.
Yeah.
I like that. Offensive Player of the Year. This is a tough one.
This is
There's a lot of good players.
There's
to
a lot
choose
of good
from.
players.
Yeah.
Mikael Neighbors.
Malik Neighbors.
Mikael Malik. Tells me a lot about you.
I'll go CD Lamb. I think.
Good pick.
Oh.
Yeah, good
Under
pick.
to pick.
I think.
Plus 1900.
Okay.
Yeah.
I do think. Again, if they are going to have any sort of success, they need to have a really good pass offense this year.
Yes.
Fact.
He was what the wide receiver one in fantasy 2 years ago.
Of course they need to run the ball and be good at that.
He's
We're
already
not-
been in the league
We're not
3
dismissing
years?
that. Who?
This is third year?
CD Lamb? No, this is his
it's been
fifth
a
year.
year.
Oh no, I thought you guys were sorry.
Yeah, no, but CD Lamb,
Thought you were talking
of course, and the Dallas Cowboys, of course, they need to have a good pass, but also need to have a good run game.
Yeah.
But like passing offense has to be clicking.
Yes.
You know, for them to have, especially in that division, to have any sort of success. We think Abdul Carter going to be very good, and that Giants defensive line going to be very good. Dak's going to have to throw the ball against them twice. The Eagles bring
Everything.
Jalen Carter and Jordan Davis, and
I feel bad for that O-line.
okay, you got to bring those right. And then the Commies also got better.
Von Miller pick up.
Von Miller as well, right? They got better with that. So like,
Von Miller's old though.
yeah, but he can give you
I think in spurts maybe.
he can
so-
give you
Yeah,
still
it's-
good pressures.
yeah,
so
true,
yeah,
true.
and if they're able to kind of play around with
Strategize.
that,
Time for
yeah.
Dak to prove he's a $60 million quarterback.
And you know, remember, Bobby Wagner still top of the food
Yeah.
chain in the linebacker room. He was able to blitz a lot more under Dan Quinn. Also, Dan Quinn, I feel like he played the Cowboys very, very well because he knew everything
They
that
lost
they were
that
kind of
one.
running.
Did they win that game?
I think they beat them twice
No, they
last
lost. They missed they missed the kick.
year. Oh, maybe. Okay,
It's the extra point, remember?
fair. Defensive Player of the Year.
Micah Parsons.
Okay.
I'm gonna just get it out of the way.
You think so? Even with the injuries?
I think so.
Yeah, like so he is getting epidural injections to play week 1. I don't know if you guys saw David Mulageta, who's his agent, was on with Stephen A. this morning to address everything that they went through with Jerry Jones and the negotiations. And the fact that he is also the agent of George Pickens, who is going to be eligible for a contract extension
That's crazy.
this year. And Mulageta said that, no, dude, it was never personal. We understood what it was throughout the entire negotiating process, so it won't be any hindrance when George Pickens comes up. Now, the way that Jerry kind of
guy?
seemed, yeah, I don't think that
Oh,
was...
Jerry was there too?
No, but
Oh.
I think the way Jerry addressed him in the past, he didn't even mention his name. He never addressed, like, he said that there was 2 parties in this negotiation. It was him and Michael Parsons, and then there, about a mile away is that agent. That's how he addressed this guy. So I do think that that's going to be a little bit tough. But, the way he talked about it was that Micah Parsons is going to be ready to go. And also, he also said there was no thought at any point that if he didn't get the extension, he was ever going to sit out. Thought that was kind of interesting.
That was.
So he's gonna play.
He's like, Micah Parsons was going to play, regardless if he got the extension or not this year. So thought that was kind of an interesting tidbit to kind of find out about. So, I mean, I like that, that means that he's through and through football guy. Can't miss out on,
That's stupid if he plays. Then it's all for nothing.
No, I think Jerry pays him regardless.
Yes, I think, honestly, the leverage changes. But, now you're out of there, and I get, you got the money and stuff. But, again, we haven't talked about the fact that Micah Parsons, again, there's a lot of pressure on him to deliver, right? Especially in the playoffs. Remember, his playoff stats, not good. Very, very not good. Very poor, actually, especially against the Packers when they put up 45 in Jerry's world. Micah Parsons, 0 pressures, 0 sacks, and 0 QB hits. So, again, have to be better in those situations. Now that you are making...
And it's going to get cold in Lambeau.
Yeah, but now that you're making $6 million more than TJ Watt, you have to play
That's a
like
thing.
a $6 million more than TJ Watt player.
How much did Gary get?
$7 million more than
Garrett.
Myles Garrett. So it's like, have to play a lot better than those guys to be that.
Trey Hendricks only got 30.
Yeah,
I'm
and he's a sack
him,
leader.
I'm taking him to get
Defensive Player of the Year?
Wow.
Okay, I like that.
What is
Trey.
he
Plus 3,100. Damn.
Trey Hendricks, and
Yeah.
he's got a lot to prove to every other.
And it's only a 1-year deal, right?
So this is could be an audition.
Yeah.
Pretty much
Year.
for a contract for next
Jerry.
year.
Yeah, it could be. yeah. Wouldn't it be crazy if Kenny Clark wins Defensive Player of the Year? Oh man, everything that Jerry's preaching worked out.
Oh my god.
You know what I mean? Everything that he's been
He's
preaching.
not even on the
He's
list.
I don't even see him. You gotta keep scrolling for it.
Yeah, that
I
was
got
hilarious.
Max Crosby. You know it is.
Let's go, guy.
Yeah, it
that
is.
was obviously my pick as well. Supermax is, he's the guy.
Supermax.
He's the guy. Have to go with
No one
Max.
took Watt, eh? Or Garrett, reigning D player.
No, I think.
Garrett plays for the Browns though.
Yeah,
Still won it last year. I mean,
which was weird. I thought
Yeah.
TJ Watt was a runaway there. He didn't win it last year. PS2 won it last year.
Yeah,
Pats
yes,
are 10.
yeah.
Yeah.
when did Garrett win last?
The year before,
The year
he
before,
won it.
yeah.
Yeah,
Actually,
Pats are 10 won it last year.
yeah.
First corner since Stephon Gilmore's Gillylock, which, I mean, might be. Yeah, we've only gone pass rushers here, not considering that just last year a defensive back won it.
exactly. The last, you got to be special.
But you don't think that somebody's gonna come in and be that?
Who?
PS2?
Quinion Mitchell?
No, I mean I like Trent
You think
McDuffie.
PS2 back to back? Trent McDuffie.
I like Trent
I
McDuffie
like
as
Trent.
well.
I changed my pick. Changed my pick. Because he's in a contract year too.
Yes,
I
he
like
is.
taking contract year guys.
Yeah, got a lot of proof.
This-
Got a
You're
lot of
betting on
proof.
yourself. I'm a betting man.
Yeah.
And if you're betting on yourself, I like it.
I agree. I couldn't agree more. When you're betting on yourself, that shows me everything I want to know
Yeah,
about that player.
exactly.
I want that guy on my
Team, exactly. That's what
Bet
I
on
mean.
yourself, dog.
He's awesome.
Yeah.
Aiden Hutchinson would be a good.
Oh,
Yeah.
bro! I think that's.
But he's
actually
just
a
coming.
very
He
good
broke
pick.
his fucking leg.
But no muscle tear, so he could be.
Does that really matter?
Was he
Yeah,
not
it does
almost?
matter.
Was he not about to play?
Yeah, he was almost.
Yeah, he was
they made
about
the
to play in
Super
the
Bowl, he was
playoffs,
playing.
yeah.
Yeah, I know. If they made the playoffs, yeah.
No,
No.
no, Super Bowl.
Yeah, they were
Because they
talking
did
about
make
him
the
playing.
playoffs.
No, they were a second round exit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got smoked. Jaden came in there and said, "Yeah,
Yeah, in Detroit. It was tough.
belt to ass."
Yeah, it was tough for them.
crazy.
And
They had no chance in that game.
If
And you
you-
remember that building was
Quiet,
rocking.
bro. It was
In the
no.
start, it was
After like
rocking.
the second quarter, is
It was just
pin drop,
mutes. Yeah,
and Jaden just
diamond.
yeah.
Diamond people. So,
I kind of want to see Detroit just make it. Like,
to
To the
what?
Super Bowl.
yeah, they'll probably they'll lose, but like I just want to see it. Just for
Window
their
closes,
fan
man.
base.
But I would say, yeah, they could make it, but it's like, then you give the championship back to the AFC, and if it's not my team that's going to have it, I get pissed that it's back in our conference.
Fair.
And it's been in my division for too long. So it's like, no, I'm not happy with it coming back to, unless somebody, again, all of our hopes have relied on the idea that the Bills need to be better, Bengals need to be better, and the Ravens need to be better if you want to take it away from the Chiefs.
What about the Eagles?
But they haven't done enough. But that's what I'm saying, is that you're only going to play the Eagles in the Super Bowl,
Facts.
Yeah.
right?
Facts.
So if you want to beat them going forward, like, you can't have Pat Mahomes get number 1 seed every year.
I know.
And, like,
But he's won without the number 1.
he has won.
That's the problem.
He's won on the road. He's
Yeah,
won
like-
without players. He's won without his number 1
That's what I'd say.
receiver. Like,
Pat-
he's won without number 1 and number 2 receiver. He's
That's
won
why when
without a
Pete-
left tackle.
Yeah.
Like, it's an
Like,
absurd
insane.
situation.
They just found out, oh, maybe we should take a left tackle this year. They're like, that was pretty bad last year, hey, guys?
Yeah.
And watch them run it back.
Yeah, and they're like, it's just an absurd.
It's
situation.
actually insane.
It's insane. And I was talking to like last generation like fandoms, right? Like fans that have been around that watched the entire dominance of the 20-year Patriots run, right? And they're like, dude, nobody thought that after that this would happen this quickly.
Yeah.
So fast.
Yeah, it was like right after.
And it happened during, and now it's gonna
like
Yeah.
you seen it coming.
It's
and
coming.
then,
Yeah. Okay.
Tom
so
said one time I'm a belcher and I'm get out of here and then we'll call it a day.
Goated.
Yeah.
Imagine Tom
Goated,
at
yeah.
halftime was probably holding his breath. Because if
Goated.
Pat came back,
and
that would have put him in the combo
I want
instantly.
to say, nobody talked about the fact that Pat Mahomes did not touch the ball in overtime, but we always talked about it when,
Yeah.
right? 'Cause-
When he gets some upper hand, it's crazy.
yeah, we never
It's
talked
crazy.
about when the Patriots.
Or that the defense is the worst rated defense coming into the
Yeah,
year and
yeah.
they play out of their mind. So he had the best defense. Like and
Yeah.
Snead gets a max deal from what, Tennessee?
the Titans,
Yeah, like it's crazy.
But I remember them playing New England, right? And Brady's they were about to go as well, and. Pat
Yeah,
was
Pat.
playing out of his mind
Mind.
as well.
And Brady got the
And-
ball first and scored.
Yeah, and like, what was it, 13-14 play drive to
Yeah.
just run it with Sony Michelle in the end zone.
Elderman made a crazy catch on that drive too.
Yeah, back into the Super
Beat him
Bowl.
twice too. In Tampa.
Yeah, in Tampa.
Tommy
Yeah,
Brady.
and I said going into this year that Tampa front, very eerily similar to last year's Eagles front.
Yeah.
It was just gonna dominate, and then,
Pat
exactly.
still made a play. Was that the game where they ran that little whip thing with Tyreek?
No, that was Jimmy Garoppolo's
Oh, yeah,
49ers.
yeah.
Remember that?
And they had a chance still. That
Oh, the good.
Remember
Oh my
Ayuk?
God! Yeah.
that changes everything.
Tough situations for the Niners
Imagine
fans.
if the
Niners fans twice against Pat Mahomes,
Yeah.
man.
The second time would have hurt even more.
Well, the second time, it's 22-19 with
Pat's hurt.
a minute.
Pat's hurt.
with a minute left in the game, man. Like, yeah, it was.
No, because they're up going into halftime, right? And
Yeah.
Pat
Yeah.
was like limping
And,
going into the
and,
line.
and remember, Brock Purdy was balling as well in the Super Bowl until.
Imagine, Christian McCaffrey's one fumble kind of.
Yeah, it just changed. Again, the when you get into the playoffs of every sport, we just realized, like, since we've gone so in tune with every sport's playoff runs, NBA, NHL, MLB, football, the margin of error is
Slim
Small.
to none.
so slim.
Like in
In the NHL, one offside call, now that's your season.
Bruh.
Unfortunately.
Bro, it's in all sports.
Remember, we're just talking about the NHL. The Jets how much time was left on the clock?
it was
0.7?
Yeah, 0.6.
Like under 1 second.
In a game 7. In a game
And if
7.
it goes overtime, it's a 50-50 coin flip in hockey, especially.
But think about that. The St. Louis Blues are
They
less than a second away
a month
from
before
winning.
a month before that, they weren't even in the playoffs.
Yes. And they're 1 second away from beating the number
President
one
Trophy,
team.
Yeah, President's Trophy.
Right?
winner,
And
yeah.
the Detroit Pistons. You're one foul call away from upsetting the New York Knicks.
Yeah.
Right? It's just like the margin of error is so
It's so
slim. So Nelly G went Micah Parsons. You went Trent McDuffie.
Yeah.
You went Mad Max. I also went Mad Max.
There's also 2 more awards actually. There's
Yeah.
No, we
Coach
didn't
of
do
the
MVP.
Year and Comeback Player of the Year.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
we're getting there.
Okay.
I don't even know
There's
who's
a
coming
couple
back.
more.
Gotta make
I was
sure,
just
gotta
saying.
make sure.
I don't even know comeback. Like,
Comeback player?
I know it's
Yeah.
like someone that came back from injury.
Like
but,
Aiden
like,
Hutchinson's probably he's a favorite.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll put him.
What's Dak coming back from?
Injury.
he got
Last
hurt,
year.
yeah.
Oh, that, yeah.
I'll take Dak.
Yeah, I like
I'll
Dak.
take
I might go Dak as well.
I'll go
like that
Aiden.
pick.
Christian too. JJ's up there.
Yeah, JJ's there.
JJ's comeback, but not rookie.
Is he it? Is he up? Okay,
Yeah,
then
yeah.
put him down.
You like JJ?
Yeah, I'll put JJ. That's my guy.
He's like the fifth highest.
Stephon
talent.
Diggs.
No, I'm
Did
I'm
Max
telling-
Crosby get hurt last year?
He missed the last 3-4 games. Yeah.
Yeah,
just
I'm
threw him
telling
in
you.
there.
I'm just riding this wave, so when he goes up, it's
No,
not.
you were
I
just
like-
riding because you have him in fantasy.
Nah. So when the
That's
Vikings,
a crazy tag team that you took.
Who? What?
JJ and Justin.
Jefferson? Yeah, JJ
Like
and
it-
JJ. Yeah.
Oh,
JJ.
that's
No,
kind
and
of
so when they win the Super Bowl, it's not
Super
like,
Bowl's
When?
crazy.
it's not biting when it's not sucking off when
Yeah, fair.
I'm
So now
So
you,
You're a
better-
purple guy.
you
eh?
picked up your third team now.
yeah.
Okay.
That's my third
Who's the
team.
second?
Yeah.
Who's the
Okay.
second?
Packers.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Both in the same division. Very interesting.
Makes sense.
yeah. Comeback player of the
There's
year.
also Rasheed Rice.
It's gonna be interesting. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go out of the box here. I'm gonna go Justin Fields. I think Justin Fields could
Okay.
be an interesting one there.
Was he injured last night?
Well, he didn't get to play after he won 4-0.
Okay, but is that
No
comeback?
odds for him, so I can't even
Yeah,
tell you.
I think that they're changing it because remember Joe Flacco won it, so it's like
Okay,
what kind of
yeah.
adversity did this guy go through? He just came off the couch, and then the next year DeMar Hamlin because he died on the field.
Yeah, got to.
Yeah, he made the roster.
Yeah.
Like that's very impressive to do. Still be on that roster on a team that's competing to win. To be the starting safety, dude, that is incredibly impressive. Coach of the year.
Kevin O'Connell.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna go Ben Johnson.
Okay.
Tied with Mike Burball.
Vrabel, yeah.
I'm gonna go Jim Harbaugh.
Wow. Jimbo?
Jimbo.
You don't think he's going to be distracted by the fact that he cheated and will not be able
He
to
said this
attend?
is what I mean. Or actually, no, sorry. I'm gonna go Matt LaFleur.
Okay.
I like that.
I'm gonna go
Okay.
Yeah, I do like
Because
that.
he has no offensive weapons right now going into
Yeah.
the season. So if he,
Now, I do think that this one is voter fatigue. But I do think Big Red Andy Reid is still the best coach in football.
Andy Reid, you think? But they won't give it to him.
Because voter fatigue, yeah.
He's not
but
even
they
top
didn't get
10.
him.
Like,
Yeah, but
He's-
they didn't give it to him for the last 2 years, so I think this year they're
Plus
gonna do that.
8,100.
Do you think that's good value?
You should bet that.
Great.
That's
Great
great.
value.
value. He's second lowest.
Yeah, good value.
We throw $10
You know
on it,
who's
it's $810 return.
Nick Sirianni's behind him, and Nick Sirianni are
They're
tied.
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 Yeah.
That's also another good one as well.
Why are they
coach.
both at the bottom? That's super.
Because voter fatigue. You know, it's like, oh, these
Who
guys
won
are
it
already
last year?
established. Brian Davis? No. That
No, it was Dan Quinn. It was Dan Quinn.
It was Dan Quinn. Yeah, backwards hats. Dan Quinn.
Good for them.
And then we have one more. I think the MVP is the only one left.
MVP, I think, yeah.
All right.
Who are you gonna go with?
MVP.
Actually, there is something called
JJ?
Nah.
No way.
What?
You're gonna
Nah,
diss
something
your
called
guy.
Protector
Nah.
of the Year.
Oh,
I'm going with
yes.
my guy.
Yes, let's go Protector of the Year first.
Joel.
Now, this is a new award that they've just added for recognizing the best offensive line.
This is the first year they're doing it.
Yes, because everybody was very pissed that the most important position is not getting any award. You know what I mean? It's like, why are these guys not getting recognized at all? Protector of the Year.
Holy fuck.
Coach,
Imagine that guy.
Nelly G, you have somebody for Protector of the Year?
I'm going to go with Lane Johnson.
Good pick, man. He's hurt though, no?
Can I
No.
change my pick?
He's not hurt.
Creed Humphrey plays for the Chiefs, right?
Yeah.
He does. Creed Humphrey.
Trent and Creed tag teaming at the fucking honors,
Yeah.
and they're both not gonna be there because they're gonna be at Super Bowl week.
Yeah.
Trent Williams is always a popular pick.
Yeah, Penny Swool.
Yeah, he's favorite actually.
P9.
Is he?
Is that not how you say it?
Trent
Pen-
McDuffie.
Panay.
Penna?
Panay.
It's Panay
Hey,
Swool.
hey, yeah,
Okay, I'll go with Panay.
It says it
I'm gonna
there.
go with
Nobody took Joe Alt, eh?
Or Tristan
the
Wirfs.
Chargers. No. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Tristan Wirfs.
Who does
Okay.
he play for?
Or Joe Tooney. I think I'm gonna go with Wirfs or Tooney on that
Oh,
one.
like don't
I
cheat.
know. I only wrote down Wirfs. but
Okay.
I mean, I think Joe Tooney would have won it last year, like
Yeah, for
without
sure.
a question. But because he went to Chicago. It's like, yeah, it's like
Sorry, there is one more on the site here.
Okay.
It's something called assistant coach of the year. I don't
No,
know.
we're
I don't
not
know
gonna
when
do
this
any of
was
that.
at. Yeah,
I'll take
so
Brian
it's
Flores.
No, we're not gonna do any of that because
Yeah.
we don't care.
Robert Sala.
Bob Soloff is actually. Again, I was talking to my cousins about this, huge Niners fans, right? I was like,
Bob's back.
yeah, and he was very upset that the only headline that they've had this year is that Bob Sala is returning back.
Well, they had another one. Ayuk sold out. Oh, no,
No, that was the year before. I mean, most of their headlines was the
Injuries.
players that lost. Hufanga, remember,
Yeah.
all-pro safety, he went. Dre Greenlaw, he went to the Broncos as well.
Trey Greenlaw went to the Broncos.
Yeah, both of them together went to the Broncos.
Oh,
Yeah.
Big losses.
Yeah, so those are two
who has the
huge
Broncos
losses.
in our league?
I don't know, but I'm saying, like, those are two huge losses,
Yeah,
right? That's
the
a big-
Broncos are gonna be nice.
yeah.
With Surtain.
Yeah. And Riley Moss on the
Yeah,
other side.
holy
Bro,
shit.
they're
That's what
very
they were.
good.
That might have been my pick for that division, maybe.
Fuck, I fucked up.
Yeah.
If I can remember.
Who
Right.
went without the Chiefs?
I didn't draft a defense or kicker, but that would have been a good defense to draft.
Okay, sorry. And then now we're finally on to MVP.
MVP, MVP, MVP,
We all know.
MVP.
We all know.
Who is it?
It's Lamar.
It's
Has to
Mr.
be.
Jackson,
I
Lamar.
wonder if
Sorry,
fatigue's gonna
Mr.
kick in.
Easy.
Go, check the odds.
They don't have it.
What do you mean they don't have it?
And P.
Fuck, yo. I'm gonna take
Sorry,
Patty.
you have it.
I
Patty.
said, yeah, easy.
I think that's a good one.
Jordan Love, J Love.
I'm gonna go Joe Burr.
Joe Burr.
I'm gonna go
I like
Joe
that.
Burrow.
Big Bear.
Of course, I will go Gino for that.
Yo.
Yo, you want Gino?
I think Gino.
No, I mean like in fantasy.
No, I'm good.
MVP winner.
Yeah, but I like my quarterback kind of situation. I think you're gonna need Gino more than me. You know what I mean?
What?
That's why I'm trying to help you. I remember D plus over here.
D plus
projected to win 4 games.
One game.
One game.
One game?
What?
One game.
One game. Coach is projected to win 4.
Yeah.
With the harder schedule too.
No, I have the second hardest schedule.
I have
Yeah,
the
he has the
hardest.
hardest. Yeah.
But you know what? I'm gonna cook that shit up. Don't worry about it. See me in
We're
week
gonna
3.
cook the bugs.
I'm gonna cook that shit up. Don't worry about it.
Commission's cooking the bugs, bro.
Yeah. Okay. A lot of good awards.
Who do
given
we
out
think
this
is
year.
gonna win the whole thing, though?
Oh yeah, go to that.
I got the Chiefs.
Wow.
Straight up to win outright.
My prediction: Taylor Swift. I mean, Travis Kelce will have 2 rings
Yeah.
by the end of this year. Here you got 1.
There we go. One. Okay. P, you're gonna go with the Saints? Or?
No.
Okay, it's kind of disrespectful.
They're ranked 32.
I don't even know if I like them anymore.
They got the worst odds to it.
Yeah,
Great value.
Good
baby.
value.
Yeah, they actually do have the worst.
Oh, they want to remember they were plus 4,100.
Yeah, that's good value.
Yeah, bro.
That's good value.
You never
I'm
know.
gonna go
I'm gonna go Chiefs.
Hey, you throw
Five
$10 right now on the Saints. $5,000 return, man.
Tenor.
That
Let's
tells
do
you
it.
everything. You...
Fuck low
Let's
turn.
do it.
Tennessee has better odds than us. Oh my god.
Cleveland Browns do.
I'm gonna change my pick for comeback player of the year. Instead of Justin Fields, I'm gonna go AR. I think Anthony Richardson's gonna get into the game,
I like
and
that
he's
pick.
eventually gonna win that job. Okay, sorry, go keep going. Coach, you're gonna go with
The Ravens.
one of your 3 teams.
The Ravens, yeah.
The Ravens,
Yeah.
not the Packers.
Bro, it's okay. I'll go Ravens and I'll switch. To
I think it could
Bro,
be.
I can't lose.
Yeah. But, okay, here's our thing though. The Packers window way longer. Now that you've traded for Michael Parsons, you probably have 3-4 years.
Yeah.
Lamar and them, it gets very, very tough.
After this year,
After
yeah.
this year.
yeah.
Probably after the last 2 years, actually. But
They made
John
it work.
Harbaugh's still there. How long of a
He there
runway
forever.
does he have?
No, he gets a runway for
Why?
Because he is Lamar's guy. They like
But-
each other, and it's good to go.
They can't win together.
But they're not winning.
I feel like if Lamar voices frustration about the coach, that will be a conversation.
Okay, but so
But I think the Ravens organization's like, fuck it, we making some money. So it's like it's okay.
This is the mentality you guys have.
No,
going in.
I'm not saying that. I'm
Yeah.
saying the organization, from what it seems. Because
This-
like,
this
if
sounds
I was the president, I
So
would
you're-
have let him go a couple of years ago.
Oh, okay, you're
Yeah.
saying, yeah. But this is sounding like what you know, your fandom is also saying. It's like, you know, he's good enough to keep us there.
After this year, there's gonna be some conversations.
tough conversations happen.
I think after this year, it's like,
Okay.
If they don't win, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
even a bowl appearance might make it. Like,
Yeah, no, if you make a Super Bowl appearance,
yeah,
his
100%.
his job, yeah,
his job is probably
Yeah.
Secured
Yeah.
for
secure
life.
for he
Yeah.
probably buys himself another 2 years.
yeah.
At least.
Yeah, another 2 years with Lamar,
I
but
think 5.
nah, I
I
think
think
another
like
2.
2-3.
Yeah, at
we,
least
we're gonna
another
forget that Super Bowl real quick.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly, bro.
Yeah.
When you lose, you
He's
forget.
already won
Yeah.
one, right?
Yeah, but he beat his brother. You know, that's like.
yeah,
You think
But he
that-
did have Joe Flacco.
yeah.
Yeah, but he did have Joe Flacco, but he beat his brother. So it's
They were
not
up
the same.
that game.
Yeah, so not the same kind
no,
of.
they
No,
were
but I
down.
think John Harbaugh, very good coach. So we're not saying that he isn't, you know, very good coach. Now but he has been there, what, 17, going on his 18th year.
Man,
So it's like,
You might need something new there, maybe.
yeah, right. It's just like, how long
Some
are you
fresh
gonna kind of
ideas.
beat the same drum without making any changes to get through? I do think that this cycle, next cycle of coaches, we could be looking at a very different landscape. I mean, if you look at the Niners situation, Kyle Shanahan, remember last year that was a conversation around, has Kyle Shanahan lost his touch?
ain't no way they let him.
but
go,
I don't-
bro.
I
He is the NFL
is the-
coaches.
Yeah, he is the coaches.
Produced every coach in the NFL right
He
now.
his tree accounts for I think 8 coaches in the National
Yeah.
Football League.
Head coaches? Or?
Head coaches,
Oh,
yeah. And then I think Sean McVay has 3 or 4 now.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there. I mean, and then Andy Reid has a couple.
What happened to Eric Blasphemy or whatever?
Bieniemy, yeah, wasn't he with Washington now
No.
again?
I swear he didn't.
He went to college and then he came back to the NFL on one of the teams. He's like a positional coach now. I think I want to say quarterback coach or running back coach or something like that.
BLAM.
Yeah, Bieniemy, Eric Bieniemy. Okay, but I don't know.
Who do you have for MVP?
MVP. You went Pat. You went Joe Burr.
Yeah.
I went Gino, but I
Oh,
think
yeah.
yeah.
I actually thought you were joking.
no, I think that Gino's gonna have a good year.
You just said I went Gino, but you know.
Yeah.
or I meant to say.
I'm sorry for winning it all.
Yeah, winning it all.
It's tough to bet against the Chiefs, but I will.
Just
Don't
say.
I think this is the Bills' year.
Oh,
You know,
what the
I think this
fuck.
is the Buffalo Bills' year.
What the
You know.
fuck?
I also think same thing with.
I think.
I mean, the Sean McDermott situation also very similar. Then
Yeah,
it's like, how long of a runway are we gonna give this?
I
guy?
think he gets this year. That's
I think he
it.
gets sacked.
That's
Yeah.
it.
Then weren't they thinking about firing him last year?
No, they've never had because him
No, I
and
think-
Brandon.
No, they
Beam,
were.
Him and Brandon Beam have had a very good. No, they fired
Their
the offensive
offensive.
coordinator. Yeah, Joe Brady stepped into that role, and then James Cook got the ball way more. Remember?
True.
But like, if you lose to the Chiefs 4 years in a row,
Oh, you out
like,
of there.
come on, man, that can't happen.
Can't be.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Can't happen. If you lose to Joe Burrow, you know, it just can't happen now.
Yeah.
Same old
If you
Bills,
lose
bro.
before the AFC Championship game, I think he's out.
Yeah, like if you just get smoked by the Chiefs every year, okay. But if
Nah,
you're-
I feel like if you don't
Nah,
get to the
4 years in a row is
Bro,
absurd.
I think if he doesn't get to the bowl, he's cooked.
He might be, honestly.
Yeah,
I think-
if he
I
doesn't get
think
to the bowl, it's a
championship game.
disappointment. Yeah,
I think championship game. I think
Nah.
bowl is hard.
bowl or bust.
But bowl, if you lose in the championship game to the Chiefs, yeah, he's cooked. But I think if you lose in the championship game, close game to a Lamar, I think you're okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
maybe.
like that means somebody who's beating the Chiefs.
Huh?
Then it'd have
Who
to be
beat
like
the Chiefs
Lamar.
in that situation?
Who? Maybe a Bo Nix. Yeah. You never know. You know what I mean? Could never
Yeah.
know what happens.
I could
in,
not- Oh, I don't know.
but it's tough to bet against him. I agree.
Yeah.
It's very, very tough. Very.
We
very
just talked about how this guy's Superman in the crunch time, man.
and Hall of Fame defensive coordinator Steve Spagnuolo. How
Yeah.
many rings he got? 5, I want to say. 2 with the Giants, 3 with the Chiefs. So he's got 5 rings. Obviously, Hall of Fame head coach.
Andy
Right.
Reid.
And then you've got a really, really good quarterback coach. He was the Bears head coach, Matt Nagy. Right. He came back. And then you've had really good stability as well. Brett Veach has been there for a long, long time. So it's like, yeah, I mean, the Chiefs are a very stable
They're
franchise
rolling.
as well. So I feel like that does help them a lot. But Yeah, I think the Bills, man, this is their time. Now, it's kind of interesting. We all kind of went AFC side when the defending champions asked the NFC.
Nobody
Yeah.
likes Philadelphia, man.
Huh? I like Hurts.
Okay, do you think...
Huh?
I
You
like
like
it.
everyone.
I like Hurts.
I think Jalen Hurts. Love Nick Sirianni. Hated the criticism he got last year for everything. Like, dude, all he's done since he's been in Philadelphia is win. What else? What else does he
That
need
team
to
is
do?
poised to go back to the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
again,
facts.
I mean,
Yeah, they're
You
good.
think?
Yeah, they're the favorites.
they're
No?
the favorite out of the NFC.
Yeah, the biggest X
No,
factor.
the favorites is the Ravens.
Well, the biggest X factor in the entire
Don't
NFC
smile like that.
But the biggest X factor in the entire NFC though is Saquon Barkley. If you can
Shay Sean.
if you can get similar production, because it's
I
gonna
don't
be tough to
think so.
replicate what he did. If you can get similar production, you're good.
Yeah.
You know, but have to reinvent yourself as well. Can't be the same team because people are gonna figure you out, right? So it'll be kind of. I do think that they're gonna take a step back in terms of wins, but I do think that they will ramp it up late in the year and be back to being a very tough team. to
I
beat.
agree because we went through their schedule and it's
Oh, dude, it's a
pretty tough.
gauntlet.
It's pretty
So
tough.
they're gonna be very calloused, I think, when
Yeah.
they get to the playoffs, right?
They'll
But
be
like,
ready.
yeah,
They'll be
ready.
bow
they'll be ready
tested.
to
You
go.
know?
Yeah, because they have to play everybody.
What if they just finish like 7-9?
They finish 7-9. They'll just run it back next year, right? Because a Super Bowl buys you time,
Yeah.
right? A Super
No,
Bowl.
I know
buys
it'll
you
just be
years.
such a disappointment.
Yeah, it would. But like, you know what I mean? Like, you can't make radical
Nobody would.
changes.
Yeah, no.
You can't make radical
They
changes.
just won the
though.
Super Bowl last year.
Yeah, yeah. But I think Darius Slay was a big loss.
Yeah, and they lost, but they have Deja. What's his name? The white
Cooper DeJean.
Yeah.
They picked up your boy from the
Quinn-
Raiders for a depth piece, something Bennett. I think.
Yeah, Jacorian
Quinion
Bennett.
Mitchell.
Yeah,
for depth.
yeah, Rodrigo Blankenship as well.
Yeah, he's really good.
But like Darius, big
Jalen
play
Carter.
Slay is big play Slay. You know, he was.
Sometimes he wouldn't be big. What else do they call him? There's a big play Slay, and then when he fucks up, they call him something.
I don't know.
I don't know.
But yeah. Do you?
Sorry,
Think,
loser Slay. Sorry, loser Slay.
but you know, they also lost C.J. Gardner-Johnson, who's a
Yeah.
big part of their.
But then it's
defensive
kind of good they
secondary.
traded him because he got hurt.
Yeah, but big part of your secondary
Yeah.
depth last year, right? So,
Veteran.
yeah, I just think that part of it's like now you're relying on all the younger cats to be very good. You think that with the Micah Parsons trade, that the Packers are the second best team behind the Eagles in the NFC? With the Micah Parsons trade?
I mean, looking at the odds, they're tied with the Lions.
I don't even.
I think
like-
they might be better than Lions, low key.
Yeah, I do think so
They
too.
might be on par.
I think they'll probably be better than.
I feel like the offensive weapons on the Lions are
Very
better
good. And
than
they're
the
proven.
Packers, and they're proven.
And they're proven weapons.
And we still haven't seen everything from Jameer Gibbs.
And
yeah.
So you
offensive line very proven.
So
as
you
well.
think Commanders not as good this year, either?
I think another team that I don't know if the
They'll win their division.
I wouldn't throw the commies in there yet, ahead of the Packers, because of the Michael Parsons trade. I would say a healthy Matt Stafford, I would throw the Rams in there.
I would as well.
I think that, with an addition of Devontae Adams alongside Puka, they could be very good. They could be a very
We have a
very
great
good team.
coaching staff.
And
as
they
well.
have
And
a
the
great
coaching
defense.
staff, very good. And defense has been,
They could be really.
yeah, so it's like, but the Packers, I don't know if they're the second best yet, but potentially, could have a really good run.
I hope so.
Yeah.
I'm trying to see Packers and Baltimore. in
I
the
could see
finals.
Packers Ravens Super Bowl.
Yeah.
What
And
can
then
you
that
bet
way
on
I
shit?
can't
First year of Michael Parsons being there off of an injury.
No, I know it's very unlikely, but I
And
could
then-
because of colors, green,
Yeah.
purple.
Oh, okay, you're just basing it off of that. Yeah.
100%.
But that green could also be Eagles green.
No, it was too light.
It was too light of a green.
Yeah.
Okay.
Last year was green and red.
Yeah, maybe it's the Kelly Greens.
Oh, those are
Kelly
tough.
Green Eagles.
Tough.
jersey. But no, I
Eagles
like
back to back.
I also think Michael Parsons wearing number 1 kind of cool.
Yeah.
What was he before 11?
11, yeah.
He had to ask Matthew Golden to switch his
To
number.
give his
to
number, I was like,
Yeah.
dude, we're
You
like,
think he
what?
paid him?
No, I think Michael Parsons like, dude,
I just signed this big ass.
Dude, I don't even know who the fuck you are. You might get cut. You've never played a snap in the NFL yet.
So you
Nah,
gotta-
give me my.
I'd say you gotta pay me.
Yeah, I would say, dude, I just look.
100
Rumor
bands.
has it you got 188.
Give me 100 bands.
Yeah, 100 bands.
Yeah.
Usually, because in the NBA they pay the guy.
Not if you're a rookie though. They're like, dude, no, I'm.
Oh, yeah,
stepping
you're a
in.
bitch. Go
Yeah,
get me doing
yeah,
this.
I'm stepping in and like.
But I'll just be like, okay, you don't get the number then.
Yeah, but like, what's the?
But
team?
then everyone's gonna hate you.
Yes, it's like
Team
why would
chemistry
you-
minus 10%. Those
Bro,
I'll take the minus
Bro,
10
the
for 100.
GM's gonna tell you to change your number.
Yeah, and be like,
what?
and he's like, no, I don't want to. It's like,
You're off the team.
you're like, I'll make sure that your career is done. You'll never get picked
Over a
up
number?
again. Yeah.
Then give it up, bro.
They give it up.
Yeah, that's when I say, okay, take
Yeah.
it. You gotta put on a little fight. Especially Mika, too. The first probably, like,
Yeah.
you don't even gotta ask a big guy. 30 on your locker. You want 12? I think you look good at 12.
Yeah, but one would be. I mean, it's gonna be.
No,
kinda
because
cool.
Rogers? He's
Yeah,
like just-
I mean, can't has to
Yeah.
retire that number. Number 12 should be done. Number 4 should also be done from there.
Ooh, we're still talking about that guy?
Yeah, I mean, off the court stuff, very tough.
Yeah.
Very tough situation, but very good player. So it's like
Even on the field, though.
Slinger.
on the field, also kind of weird. But,
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, if you can play, you can play.
Yeah.
But you can play, man. So it's like, yeah.
Exactly.
I mean, I was watching the end of The Gambler and his Cowboys,
Yeah.
and I saw like after the Michael Irving situation, arrest, and everything,
Wow.
and everything that he went through.
Wife stayed though.
What? Shout out, homegirl.
Yeah,
Shout out,
stay.
homegirl, man. That's
Have
loyalty
to,
right
have
there.
to.
That's super loyalty right there. And then like the team after the trial, 30 years of. That was a curse. That was a curse. When he did that was a curse. I think he set the curse, honestly.
That one off season, yeah.
Yeah, it was done from there. 30 years now, by the way. 30 years since the last time. No NFC Championship game in
Yeah.
30 years.
Tough.
I'm telling you right now, that is.
I
brutal.
But the
remember.
whole time I was
I remember the Dez drop still.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
was the Packers.
same.
I
no?
remember what, yeah,
The whole
versus the
time I was
Packers.
watching that show, I was kind of like, this ain't that bad.
What?
Like, they were making it seem like
I
like
know!
killed everybody.
What were they talking
know.
about?
It was-
The White House?
Bro, they're like, well,
The White
excuse
House-
my language. Excuse my
What?
language. They're like, whores,
Yeah.
cocaine,
Yeah.
everything.
No,
This
the
guy's
White House
terrible.
was fucked, and he was the gang leader of it. Bro, he was coming coked out to practice, punching guys out. Jerry had to pay that guy not to sue him.
It's no, like,
Nah, he cut a guy one time.
no, that was crazy.
What, by the
Did they
scissors?
talk about
Yeah,
it?
that
but
was,
he-
yeah, they did.
Yeah.
But he's like, bro, I want to get my hair cut first. That's fair.
No, he pulls up to practice late and said, why are you in the chair? I was looking at him.
No.
I'd say, how much have you done today? Can we just talk? I'll get out now.
Nah, if
He
I'm
said,
the
no, give
if
me
I'm
the-
Michael
But I'm
Irvin,
Michael Irvin.
if I'm Michael Irvin,
He's
and
sick
I'm
guy
the-
now. He's
and
still
I'm the
living.
vet, yeah, you getting out.
You getting out the chair.
Yeah.
There's no.
That's just
Ever-
rules.
No, but what if
on
I feel
every
like
team.
he was just so off it?
What?
The guy was probably down to get out the chair.
Nah,
Yeah,
man,
probably.
he wasn't. He was trying to have a confrontation. Michael Irvin said, what?
But that's Michael Irvin's side of the story.
Top.
Michael Irving was talking?
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta
dude, you
watch
haven't-
it.
Yeah, the whole
But I already know
documentary-
about all these stories.
Documentary's fire.
Very good. Very,
Yeah.
very
Is
good.
Jerry in it?
Yeah.
Dude, it's all about
He's
Jerry.
like the main guy.
No,
Yeah.
it's just
Yeah.
him.
Jerry's
Yeah.
like, how did he deal with it? What did he think about this?
What? The
What,
whole
the White
situation?
House?
Yeah, he, again,
He was there
encouraged it.
too.
No, he encouraged it because his idea was
I let
you
them
win the
have
ga-
fun.
You win the game, you win the party.
Yeah.
Let's
Right?
go.
So he was like, yo, I don't care how you're going to party
So-
because I got your back if anything happens.
Bruh.
The amount of people that he saved from DUIs,
Jerry supplied
cases,
all that.
like, this is what I mean when I say, like, I have a lot of respect for Jerry.
Yeah,
Jones
if you
because
win,
of
I love
everything
you.
that he's done behind the scenes to make all of it work is a
That's
That's
why
why
when they're like, how do you get paid? He said, ask Dak.
yeah.
I wonder what him and Dak get up to.
Yeah, but
2025 cocaine house?
last like episode or two, very emotional.
Yeah.
Because I could see,
Okay.
again, this is what I mean is like, I think that I don't know what that was supposed to do for his brand, or if anything, like the Netflix doc, right? And the timing of release was kind of interesting, but I think it made people kind of give a deep dive on the idea of this guy is the Dallas Cowboys. Like,
Yes.
but the
Yeah,
fact
100%.
he is also the most, I would say, influential person in all of football. Like
Yeah.
what
Yeah.
he did for the game of football is
Insane.
like insane.
Because there were nothing before the
Yeah, yeah.
The cow-
the marketing
and
of
even
everything,
even like the cowgirls, like the cheerleaders.
Yeah,
bro,
but-
girls
Yeah.
that don't watch football
yeah.
know who the cowgirls
Now-
are.
But like,
You know, that's pretty crazy.
but the whole Nike deal, he brought
Yeah.
he brought in Phil Knight, right? Pepsi,
Yeah.
Sheesh.
right?
just great
and
at-
things
he's a great
that.
businessman.
He's a great businessman, but it's just like every decision he's made is because of the Cowboys. So
Yeah.
it's like for us, I think it showed you what it means
he
to
is
him.
a cowboy. He's
Yeah.
a
Right?
gambler.
Didn't it feel like
No,
it
it was
showed
like-
you what it means to him? And like this guy's crying after letting players go because he got attached to players, and he's like, "Yo, I have to trade you," and like that's emotional for him. Like I don't know what owner is also doing that. You know what I mean?
It was
Like,
tough. There was that one scene where they got spanked by Jordan Love.
Yeah.
And then
Yes.
he goes up to Micah after. He's like, "It's not your fault. Don't
Yeah.
worry, bro." That was kind of sad. Now that Micah's gone,
Yes, right.
I saw that today. I was like, "Wow."
Oh, that's
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, you just,
Yeah.
my buddy that he sent me that clip and he's like, "You trade this guy for Frank Clark?"
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's like going into the locker room.
Yeah, but when he
talking to every
said
player.
"fuck the star," that's when he's like, "What?" I was
That's what I
consoling
mean.
Yeah,
you, you
yeah,
know?
that's-
Like,
and that's why you get.
he's like, "You basically said
yeah.
fuck me."
But that's what I mean is when he traded him, I get it. It's that you disrespected the star, and like when you watch that, you realize the star is it's
his
everything.
baby.
It's his baby.
It's his
Yeah.
babe. It's bigger than his.
And it can
children.
do no wrong.
Yeah, yeah.
You know?
And it's like the star means way more than any player that's come through there. So it's like for him, except Michael Irvin, because
That's his
That's
guy.
his
That's
guy.
his
He
guy.
brought him
Yeah.
two. If Dak brings him two,
That's
that'll
his
be.
guy.
that's his guy. Dude.
He'll just give him $100 million for
No, he brought him
funsies.
three.
three.
Dak?
No.
Michael Irvin brought
Oh,
him
three. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, almost a three-peat, but
Never been
One
back.
short.
Never been back since.
yeah, one short.
Tough.
But
Sold his soul for those
man,
three.
tough, dude. I mean, again, it's hard. It's hard to win, but also, like, I saw somewhere Pat Mahomes is entering his 9th year in the NFL. Okay,
He is.
I remember the day he got drafted. Troy Aikman only played 12 years in the league. 11 years.
That was crazy to me.
Did-
That was insane. Even
Think about that for a
Even
second.
Irvin played like what 10?
11. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
people, because look at how much better the training has gotten. In the
No, it wasn't that. It's that those two guys got so much head trauma.
Oh yeah.
Because the game was much more physical.
that's
then.
what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
yeah. But they didn't know about the concussion like
Yeah.
ramifications. So in what was that? Troy Aikman got four
14 or 4 concussions in one season.
in like one season.
Yeah.
Holy
Yeah.
cow.
And he
And
got
now we're
14
talking
in his-
about Tua retiring after 3 concussions. It's like
Yeah.
I'm sorry, what?
But bro, everything looked everything looks like it would hurt. They're playing
Yeah.
on carpet, bro.
Yeah, they're playing
That
on
looked like-
concrete.
And bro,
Everything.
and they're going to the White House after the game. You know
Yeah,
where
yeah.
Pat's going?
Yeah.
Bio chamber like this. And you and my, that's what he's doing all night. He said, "Go Cowboy!" Like, bro. And then they're getting, and he's concussed already.
Yeah.
Drinking beer, like, you know. It's
I mean, Detroit.
It's
go out
crazy.
with like that?
Troy couldn't. Yeah, Troy couldn't.
Troy was
Pat Mahomes going like Iron Man suit type
Yeah,
shit. You know what I mean?
Troy couldn't go out because, according to Michael Irvin, the women he was hanging out with could not be also the women that Emmitt Smith and Michael Irvin were hanging out with.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Troy was hanging out with the rich,
Upper
the upper
class.
echelon
Yeah.
of women in the society at that time. Troy Aikman was. He was the NFL at that time.
Yeah.
I mean,
He's blonde, right? Blonde,
yeah, at that
white
time,
guy.
He came in as a blonde dude, right? But like, I was like, dude, he only played 12 years?
I thought it was way longer.
I thought it was way longer.
Yeah.
Now, if you think about it, Pat Mahomes entering his 9th year, it's like that's only 3 more years. Doesn't that make it seem like, yo, that's such a short time?
Yeah.
That's such a short time. Like, that's why I think Cowboys fans feel it more. It's because, like, they had Troy Aikman, who at the time was regarded as the best quarterback in the NFC, at least, just that conference, right? And then since then, there was no time where Dak has been regarded as that or Tony Romo.
Tony Romo, like a little bit. Not
Nah.
in his division. Yeah.
Not even at the time, like in his time. At any time, was he the best quarterback in his division?
No,
or
the
and
league.
sorry, in his conference. Like no, we had Aaron,
Conference.
Yeah,
now.
Aaron.
right?
Yeah.
We had so
In
many
his
good
division,
quarterbacks.
though. For sure.
Well,
Oh
Donovan
no,
McNabb,
Eli
man.
and
We
Eli.
had Donovan McNabb.
Yeah.
I mean, who was
Vic.
balling, and Mike Vick, yeah, at the time with the Eagles.
Eli too, right?
And Eli,
Yeah.
yeah, like nah. So that's what I mean is that I just felt like that was such a. And then we think about it. Tom Brady played 23 years.
That's
I
what I'm
know,
saying.
crazy.
That's what.
Bro, he played 2 careers.
Two? No, he has two. Like
He has
his
two Hall
first.
of Fame
Yeah,
careers.
exactly.
No, but I'm
It's like
saying
Kobe shit.
If you compare it to
Yeah.
a Troy Aikman, it's like that's crazy. It's kind of crazy. Now, what is crazy? We'll sign off for today. We'll see you tomorrow.
No.
Tomorrow's a Wednesday.
Yes.
Tomorrow's a Wednesday. Can't wait for Thursday night football. Can't wait. But tomorrow we'll see you then. Peace.